evening, everyone.
Howdy.
How are we all tonight? Hi, Thorfinn. How did the gig go today? Was it all right? Hi, Amjad. Hi, Gary. So, yeah. Did it go all right? So, not really much to tell you tonight. It's all right. Somebody's reminding me I haven't put link in. So there you go. I've done it now. Okay, stop your moaning and groaning. Hi, Johnny. Oh, that's good then, Steve. At least you had fun doing what you like to do. But yeah, Chris has not been able to go out with drone or anything today. It's been way too windy. We've had sort of bits of rain here and there, So, the drone was a no-go today. That's it. Nothing really exciting happened. You don't have to, yeah. But yeah, that's it. You made money, you enjoy what you're doing, all's good. But yeah, it's been a funny old day. It's sort of,
I was about to say, welcome to Disney.
I was going to say, where are we? Build a Bear Workshop.
There's a few quid there, I'm telling you. Hello.
And we have, hiya, Steve. How are you?
I'm just fine, you cheeky princess. How are you, darling?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hello, sir. Hello.
Nice to meet you too. We've got a superstar in his midst because Steve won Sweden's Got Talent.
Oh boy!
Oh, there you go. Very good.
Is a redneck from America.
Not bad for an old redneck. You bet.
Yeah. I'm an old Yorkshire man.
He's living in Sweden at the moment.
Well, you have the best tea in England, sir. Bring me some Yorkshire Gold.
Tea.
Some Yorkshire Gold, mate.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse come.
Right on. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Bravo.
And cheers to jolly old England.
Thank you.
That's it, and Yorkshire tea.
No,
I just finished my tea.
Hey?
No.
Well, that was bloking Tash then.
Oh, you mean
Direct line, is it?
Go Compare advert?
am I going to have to go green screen or something?
Well, what's
It was a wounded animal.
He's an opera. Yeah, Chris thought it were him.
Let's see. I need a green screen.
It were on Strictly not so long back.
Go Compare.
Anyway, Chris thought it were him. Hi, Kath. How are you? It's all right. Kath were moaning last night.
Do you believe I've got a pull?
You got a what? Oh, pool. He's got an hole. He built like a circle thing, and it was supposed to be a seating area at back in his back garden. It's been used for everything except seating.
It's right.
I used to, yeah, Kyle.
I brought Tracy's washing line and hot washings up the floor, and I've had to like pile it all up and rewash it. Well, I haven't washed it yet, but.
Say that again, Johnny.
I brought Tracy's double washing line.
Ooh,
No,
you're in trouble.
So I spent 15 quid on a washing line.
Oh,
One of them fancy ones that you can extend.
At least you've you know,
compensation.
Yeah.
And some new pegs.
Oh, hi, Senga. Oh, everybody's coming in now.
Hello, Senga.
Hello, Senga.
We have Steve. But
we haven't literally had him, he's here.
I says we have Steve.
We don't want to start any rumours, do we? It's the beard, isn't it? It's the beards.
Amen.
Sends them mental. I used to my beard were here like Santa, but I've shaved it all.
Yeah, this time last year, you know, one of them actors these
literally
top, big long beard down here. It was like that this time last year.
My beard's just white, apart from a little bit there.
No.
Wow. I've had it long a few times, but you know, us guys, it just grows. You know, just keeps growing.
You've only got to go to sleep to grow a beard.
Yeah.
Literally, fall asleep, wake up with a beard.
Like a chia pet.
Oh, is Anthony still at Cath's?
No idea. What are you asking me for? I'm only related.
Come back home.
Yeah, she's here.
Oh.
Talking about going to bed. That's my back. Oh, God.
Yes, Senga says we've had a rendition, Senga. I don't know whether you managed to catch it. We've had a rendition.
Okay, it does look like a
she missed it.
But
that's what she means.
Oh, that's cool.
That's all recycled wood, that somewhere. That's the old she mentions.
Aces.
Yeah.
Aces.
That's the old we're talking about.
I've got a big burner on it. I've got a big stove thing now, so you can just sit there with fire burning.
Nice. The joys in life.
Yeah, that somehow is 99% recycled.
And how many screws, Johnny? About 1,000.
There's 1,000 galvanized screws in that. How do I know? Because I fucking screwed them in. It's all made out of pallet wood and that, basically.
Senga says she thinks she looked like Keith Lemon, the comedian.
He's a Yorkshireman.
I mean,
Keith Lemon's a Yorkshireman, so it's all right. He's from Leeds, is Keith Lemon.
Is it?
Yeah. There you go. Only interesting information I've ever given.
And Sean Bean. He's from Yorkshire. You know,
best,
Sean Bean.
All the best there.
Where's Rich hiding tonight?
He'll be hanging about somewhere. He'll be in shortly, I bet.
Yeah, this is a work in progress.
Senga says in one of your photos, Steve, you look like Keith Lemon.
That's awesome.
Hang on, I'll show him Keith Lemon.
So what drew you back to Sweden then, Steve?
Well, my ex-wife years ago was Swedish, and that's what brought me here when I was on Sweden's Got Talent. And so I have a load of friends here. And about 8 months ago, one of my best friends who's from here, he got a hold of me. He says, why are you still there in America? My parents have died and 2 of my brothers have passed and I'm the youngest, kind of thing. So I still have 2 more brothers, but they're successful and that kind of stuff. And he's like, are you happy? And are you happy with the state of America? And I said, no. And he goes, well, come to Sweden. Why are you there? Oh, right on. Okay. Okay, I see that. Okay, I got you. He had a point, and I just felt it was, if there was ever a good time to leave, it was probably the right time. And I'm glad that I did. I'm still working out my visa. I'm still working on all that stuff, but I just made the jump and I sold and got rid of everything, gave all my stuff away to my nieces and nephews, and said, you know what, I'm done. And my house looked like Indiana Jones lived there. Egyptian sarcophaguses. I mean, I had 2 full-size sarcophaguses and giant turtle shells, swords, guns, you name it, all that man shit. And I got rid of everything. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I did, because
that's the main thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, and I had a heart attack like 8 months ago, and you realize, we all have an expiration, and you can't take it with you.
Yeah.
And it was like, then my fear was, God, having cleaned out, my mom's house, my dad's house, my brother's house after they die, and you have to deal with all that mess. I had a lot of stuff, cool stuff, but it was like, nah, I don't want to do that to somebody, and so I'm happy. I mean, it's a transition, and I may have to leave the country for a few months. We're sending in all the stuff for my work visa, and they may or may not let me stay. They may say, well, I have a good sponsor. I have that taken care of, but I may have to leave. So I may go to Cairo for a couple months. I may pop back home to America for a few months. I'm not sure, but I'm here for now, and I'll be here till probably at least February, kind of seeing how things go. But, I love Europe, and it's nice to be back.
I'm thinking of going to America and asking for asylum. Yeah. I'm coming from a war-torn fucking country. It's called Great Britain.
but yeah, you know what I mean? It's if that's where your heart is, then, good luck to you. Same as you say.
It's just, it's frustrating.
Right corner, basically. So,
well,
yeah.
I mean, my dad got to kill Nazis, go dad. Dad was young. He killed Nazis from Austria into Italy, Korea. Brothers were in Vietnam. I love my country, but a lot of things have changed, and they're changing every day now, more and more. And it's kind of scary a little bit, and, so we'll see how things go, but I worry about my country for sure. So,
well,
I hear that too. I know.
Yeah.
But we're cousins. You know what I'm saying? The nice thing is we're always going to be cousins. We'll always be cousins. Yeah.
We got a prime minister who's off his nut.
Kind of seems that way.
Steve, how are we doing?
Oh, Rich, how are you, mate?
We've got a famous panel tonight. My God.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, the shit's going to be stacked high tonight.
I was listening to you.
You've seen in my shed, Steve.
I love it. Love it.
You're right there, no, Steve. If anybody has to sort out all my stuff,
When Johnny come on, I thought he wouldn't build a bear workshop.
Well, I might come back with a fake screen. It does look a bit weird, doesn't it?
Richard's famous cat, Mia.
I'll be. You keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello, Gary. How we doing? Hello, Senga. Hello, Amjad, my favourite nephew. Happy birthday, Amjad.
Oh, is it Amjad's birthday?
I think so.
It didn't
hey, look at this, Jeanette. I've got a built-in bed in this room. It comes with a.
Is it not your birthday, Amjad?
A built-in fireplace.
He's doing your trick, Richard.
Yeah. Is it not your birthday, Amjad? Why am I saying it's your birthday?
That's good quality, that, isn't it? That's
it gave us a rendition. Chris thought it would go compare, man.
Oh, he's got, definitely a strong voice.
Oh, brilliant voice, Richard.
I know, I heard it. I was listening. I was sat on throne. I thought it was like being
Harry Potter! Potter, where are you, Potter?
Hagrid, I'm here.
Hello, Snape. Hello, Professor Snape.
I love Harry Potter.
We love you, Snape.
Don't be pushing me off any fucking tall buildings.
That's class, that is, Steve.
That's brilliant.
That would live for my beard, Steve. My beard looked like that, but white.
Well, like I said, we go to sleep and poof.
Yeah.
You let your son go a bit, Steve.
A little bit. A little bit.
It's a bit cold
Little
over
bit.
there. Just stepped outside for a minute, and that's what the wind did.
That's the Swedish winter. Swedish winter.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm like a cat.
Didn't it, Senga?
Yeah, brilliant is that.
Yeah, I thought Amjad's birthday were in August. But oh yeah, that's
All
that's
right.
made our day. That has. So exactly why have you got that get up then, Steve?
It popped up today on something I was on today. It said, happy birthday, Amjad. So I just said, happy birthday, Amjad.
Nice.
Is it a prop that you use?
It is. It is. It is. So I have a proper old motorcycle with a sidecar, and it looks like the one that Hagrid rode in the movie.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yep. Yep. And I put a picture of that up on my YouTube channel. And I used to drive around Seattle, and I have a proper Hagrid costume, the full thing. And then at stoplights, I'd be like, Harry Potter, where's Harry Potter? Potter, come out! You know, and you just make people laugh, you know, and that's the idea, you know, and we all need to laugh, you know, and smile, and you know, so
Muggles freaking out.
Done that, Steve.
right.
Yeah.
Silly muggles.
Yeah, Muggles freaking out.
We just
Silly
need
muggles.
to say his lines now.
Oh, Rich has the best voice ever.
What is it? I forgot what somebody asked me to say the other day.
All right.
Your dad was a swine. Get
Your
out.
dad was yes. Get out, Potter.
Get out. Potter.
Get out, Potter.
He laughed at me last night, Johnny, when I says he's got one of them voices. It's like velvety
Yep.
voice.
Yep.
Velvety voice.
Did you know he's the voice of Nivea?
Yeah. Nivea for men.
Yeah, Nivea for men.
But yeah.
Oh, that's aces.
Got a beard? Need it waxing?
Oh boy.
I don't have that problem, Johnny.
This is about a week of not shaving. Going back. You need it. Winter's coming. You need a massive beard. So it cuts down on the eating bills.
I'm getting one of them that Steve's got.
It'll keep you warm.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Cool, is that?
I'm waiting for it to get a little colder because there's a hospital I'm going to treat. I had a problem with my foot, and so I have to go weekly to this hospital here in Sweden, and they're just the neatest people. And so I'm going to go in my full Hagrid costume on the train all the way to the hospital, on the bus all the way to the hospital, and you know, people they come, they rush to windows, you know, it's fun, you know, and most people, if you don't like Harry Potter, well then okay, but most people do, you know. So we'll hit the kids ward, you know, we'll go and run by and just visit kids and visit other people at the hospital, and it's my way of saying thank you to the hospital.
Yeah.
I did it. I went to my foster brother's place where he lives as Santa.
Okay.
And they had a Santa there, and all the kids were like thinking. I walked in proper Santa. My beard were real though.
There you go.
You got? Didn't you have a kid yanking on it to see if it were real?
I told him I said pull on it. He couldn't hear me. I went pull, and he pulled him out. I thought, where's this naff Santa in a little side room? Hey, look,
funny.
do you like me shiny knobs?
That's funny.
They posh knobs, Johnny.
Yes, so I'm at Boots out over there. These are for Keena's bedroom. They go with the drawers have got diamond things on them.
Oh.
They're heavy, really heavy.
Brilliant.
I said, is it all four knobs? And she said, yeah.
Hello, partner.
It's four.
My internet seems jittery tonight. I don't know why.
I bet jittery.
So I thought if I put a shiny knob on each side, it doesn't matter what other side.
Well, it's completely done his daughter's bedroom out. She's gone with the space theme.
Yeah. Looks like a NASA launch pad in there.
Volvo the musical. Oh my god.
You look like you're in Toys R Us.
Oh, Stuart, you're funny.
I said I thought he were in Build-A-Bear Workshop.
Richard, this is called the overflow room.
The overflow room.
There's a doll's house behind all that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
There's about £1,000 on that bloody shelf there. Easily.
Senga, you're awesome.
She's
A
slightly
lot, a
spoiled,
lot.
I must admit. But,
Just a bit, Johnny.
It's Amjad's birthday?
No,
No,
it
it's
ain't.
not.
It were in
Even
August.
though I
so
wished
good.
him happy birthday, it's something popped up on one of my things about
that's good,
3 hours ago, and it just says
Haven't got curtains
Amjad's
to match
birthday. And I
up.
thought, hellfire, is it Amjad's
Them
birthday?
curtains glow it dark when lights off. All
Really?
the outlines. Yeah.
Okay.
Then she's got a.
But yeah, she decided she wanted the space theme, so wallpaper, curtains, you know, the lot.
on the Yorkshire budget.
Like a Yorkshire budget, yeah.
Yeah,
Basically, where you repaint everything blue.
I don't know whether
Check it
you've
out,
heard.
check it out. That's got glitter in it. Look.
Oh, that's cool, though. That's a lovely color.
Yeah, oh, it's a lovely blue.
We've even got
bathroom.
Cool.
matchbook.
I've got a nautical theme for the bathroom, so it's gonna be like blue. You'll get seasick on blue. It'll be that seasick. Yeah, these make a big shelf to just all interlock with each other. Oh shit, they're stuck together. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought that's
Yeah, I don't know whether you've heard, Steve,
Wait for
but
the-
your men are as tight as a duck's what's it?
Hey, shelves aren't cheap, you know.
What?
Shelves.
I say the Yorkshire men are as tight as a duck's what's it?
That's awesome.
We say they're as tight as a duck's arse.
Hey, I did cost
That's
of living crisis before there was a cost of living crisis.
Here's every penny counts.
It does.
That's it.
You bet. When I found out what Rich's gas bill is, I about shit my pants. I was like, oh, fuck, 80 pounds a week. Where like I told people on his channel we ought to start a fundraiser for because that's a lot in gas, you know.
The gas is in
Oh, you
petrol
mean
for a car.
petrol,
For
yeah.
petrol, for petrol. Yeah, for petrol. Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't have a gas bill here.
What about me then? I've got a jag. 2.7 litre.
Oh, well, that'll
That's
drink.
flush-
That's an alcoholic
Diesel.
right there.
2.7 litre twin turbo diesel.
I think yours is
Ooh.
more economical than mine, I would imagine.
It's all right, you know. I think I put more in the RAV than I did in this.
Yeah.
Gary said it's good to recycle, but yeah, recycle's Johnny's middle name.
Yeah. Oh, he can
I've got
recycle.
small shells.
Johnny
I've got
can
small shells
recycle
out there on
it's already been
bannisters.
recycled once.
Well, I've got y'all beat. There's a reason I didn't bring my cars to Europe because they drink too much. I've got old Cadillacs, and my '66 limousine has a 501 cubic inch engine, which is probably like a 14 liter, you know. And it just you got to tow a wagon full of fuel behind you, you know.
Yeah,
So doesn't make
Wow.
sense.
You
Yeah.
need,
14 litre, that's a lot
you
of
need a
engine.
truck
that.
tank in boot.
You're damn right you do. You're damn right you do. Yep. Yep.
I watch all American stuff. I just like pissing about with cars. Not when MOT's due, but
Right.
she passed. She passed her inspection. She passed
That's all that counts.
by the skin of her teeth. I'm telling you, she's proper getting sorted out next year. I'm
Aces.
not going to rivet things this time. I'm going to weld them.
You've got a welding
Well,
edge, haven't
the story behind Johnny getting a jag, he had his car stolen.
Yeah.
Oh.
So my mum calls this my midlife crisis car. It's a gold jack.
Yeah. And
Oh.
apparently the police had picked it up day after it was
Oh,
stolen.
by the
and
way,
every-
I've been naughty. By the way, 36 and a 30, the fucking pricks.
Oh, have you been done for it as
Got
well?
me.
Have you got a ticket
They've got
for
me.
it?
I'm gonna go. I'm doing the speed awareness course. I don't want points on my license. I've never had any.
Oh, criminal.
Oh, the van in the corner and it was dark, and I said to Keena, because I took it from coming back from football, and I said that's a sneaky place to park in it. But I was just going over a little bit over. Oh, the twat got me. Only happened on Wednesday. Got fucking letter yesterday.
Ah,
What the fuck about? So I just had to. It is mine. Well, you can see it's mine.
well, you're allowed to go a couple of
Maybe
a
10
mile.
past 7 at night, pitch black. And he was there to
Oh.
corner.
That's cheap.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
cheap.
Yeah.
Well, I saw another van on the left-hand side with its stickers on the back. So at first I thought that one, so I slowed down anyway. But no, he won't.
Yeah.
Just as I come round bend, right there. They got the van driver behind me as well, because he was up my ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pity they ain't got no what to do.
So it's £100 3 points, or go on the speed awareness course.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tea biscuits and some horrific videos to watch. That's basically
I got that with one of them detector vans for not wearing a seatbelt. I had to do the course. Worked for speeding. I didn't have a seatbelt on.
Wow.
36 and a 30. That's a bit tight, isn't it?
I've been very lucky several times with some tickets in America. Often people, they're like, well, where are you coming from? Oh, I was just performing opera down at this and that. They're like, what, you sing? And I'm not joking. At least 3 times I've sung out the window of my car. And one time they said, can you hold on? They had more cops come to my car to hear me sing. And then I'm like, well, hey, if you ever need me to come sing for one of your fundraisers, you let me know. Wink, wink, and it worked every time.
Well, I've never heard of anybody singing the way out to a ticket.
I was so thankful. I'm like, I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, thank God.
I don't think me saying I can build him a nice porch is going to get me out of it.
You never know. Yeah. Well, right. I was just building this porch for this nice policeman down here. Right. It got late. I'm on my way home. I'm going to get yelled at. Do you need a porch?
Oh, I won't build one for the police.
You can try it. The worst they're going to be like, what?
Yeah. If you want a small hole with some flowers that you can suddenly walk into. That's what that was originally. There was a stone circle then. I took a few out just to dig over some bed. Next minute, I'm still doing it.
Circle.
Well, what it is, I found coal, Steve, so I thought, I wonder how far I can go.
True, that is.
They'll love that.
Big fucking chunks of coal.
It
Wow.
dug that deep that he found coal.
I went down to
That is true.
got down to clay level.
Shit.
In fact, China were knocking back.
And you sound like Fred. What was that guy's name? The chimney steeple.
Dibner.
Dibner. Oh my God. I wish I could have met that mate before he died. Oh my God. What a character. What a character.
He went up a big chimney here, and we've got a big chimney just down the road here. It's one of the biggest in the country. And he went up there and he just walked around on top like he were on a football field.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Well, I like that.
I had everything just like it blocked off, just like that. They were on it ropes, keeping them like that, weren't they?
Yeah. Just just knocked chisels in and tied a bit of rope to the ladder, and then went up next ladder, then knocked another chisel in.
Yep. It's amazing.
Scary. And at top of the chimney, it went out, so we had to actually lean backwards and then go in again.
And he's drinking a pint at the same time. He's drinking a pint up there. He's drinking while he's doing it. Yep.
Your internet's freezing, Jeanette.
I loved it.
That's the chimney you went up.
Well, I loved it when he put a mine in. There you go, mate.
You're like Bob the Builder.
They've seen height of it, though.
Oh, it's massive.
Unreal. No, what a guy. And then it was funny when the county found out he was digging a mine in his backyard, like a proper full-on mine in the backyard. They're like, you can't do that. And he'd already done it. Like a lot of it was already in. And then they were not happy.
Of it, it's tall. And that's just Mount Road from Richard.
Yeah, I've got a video of him going up there. Unbelievable.
Amazing.
Built it that tall, didn't they? Because it's right down in a valley, didn't they? And they had to be above a certain height for pollution in there.
Well, and the way he'd bring them down, he'd dig the holes and break the bottoms and line them with tires and light the tires on fire.
Yeah. He'd guide them so they went between houses. It's unbelievable.
Right between them. Yep. Unbelievable guy. Unbelievable.
Legend. And his
legend's a good word.
Steam engines and things like. What time did that steam train, Richard?
6 o'clock it were in the end.
Yeah,
That was neat.
When they buried him, his gravestone fell over.
I put a video on my channel. There's a proper video of it on my channel.
It was nice to see that steamer come through. That was nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was nice. I'm a steam head. I grew up driving steam engines when I was a young boy in my town in America. So I grew up on a big Baldwin steam engine, and when I found Rich's channel, it's been so fun, just watching normal trains and then finding out that on Saturday sometimes we have some steam. So that was nice.
Usually on Saturday and sometimes a Friday and sometimes a Wednesday.
Very cool.
It's very expensive.
I agree with Partnest. It should have been knighted because it did everything.
Oh, absolutely. Now you've got some neat people there. You got a great country, and it was really fun kind of getting to know everybody. And then he kept hearing about your channel, Jeanette, and he's like, "Yeah, we'll see it's not at Jeanette's channel." What is he talking? What? Who's what? What are they talking about? And I missed your story. I'm sorry I missed your story, but no, but how fun, and that's I like that. This is the best part about the internet. I mean, all the different people you meet, Senga and all the different folks from all over that.
A bake on a Tuesday night as well.
Yeah. Oh, cool. You're doing it again on Tuesday?
Baking.
Yeah.
On Tuesday. Baking night.
Yeah, Baking Tuesday.
Oh, Baking Tuesday. I saw some of your videos right on. Very cool.
Slime cupcakes this week and spiderweb chocolate cookies.
Oh boy!
Hey Jeanette, I got Tracy something nice today.
And then next Friday, what is it next Friday? It's Halloween special next Friday.
Ooh!
Do that, Steve. It's fancy dress.
Very bedtime story next
fancy
week.
Dress, and that'll be no problem for you. We all your bits and bats.
Sure. Well,
what did you get then, Johnny? Sorry, Steve.
Oh no, go ahead.
Blender, big one with glass jug on it and everything. Right, it's massive. It only just fit on the worktop.
I've got a massive stand mixer, but it's way too noisy. And yeah,
you can make drinks and all that with as well, Jeanette.
Yeah,
it's got the big tap on bottom, but it does everything now.
He was the original Fred in a shed.
Yeah, because he used to come up and down this road here in a traction engine regularly with a little carrier back. He used to come chugging down in a traction engine, yeah.
Wow, I love those. That's amazing.
In fact, there's somebody been up and down in it recently, so somebody else owns it now, whether it's a relative or is or what, I don't know, but it came about a month or so it did. Chugging down the road. And it stopped.
I love how Fred would just he'd pull up to a fire hydrant, the ones that are buried in the ground, and just fill up his water. He'd be like, "No, I'm doing him a favor. We're making sure that they work."
Yeah.
He's right, but it was so funny. I mean, what a great guy. But
in America, though, they've got to be working, haven't they? They test them and all that.
They do. They do. But we've
got to get 50 fucking leaves out of all first.
They do clean them out in this. I've seen them doing it here.
Well, the bad part is most of our hydrants are above ground, and often that's a problem in the winter. And that's a fault. It's like our electric wiring; most of it's above ground, and like we now in modern construction, they're putting the wires underground. But there's a lot of good things to be said about the way you folks do things in England. So
yeah,
we do potholes. Fucking brilliant.
We're experts at potholes.
Yeah, we're experts on potholes.
What's your chosen subject on Mastermind? Potholes.
Yeah. So that was first shot of potholes. Oh yeah.
Say, but half at suspension work you do on the cars because it's been shot, not the shit out of.
Oh, it is.
I don't know whereabouts.
In this country, if roads are better.
I don't know whereabouts it were. They just resurfaced this road, and about an hour later, a great big burst water pipe, and
wow,
that happens all the time. That they dig up, resurface it, and then somebody else comes and digs it in the same place. Why they can't all get it? Say, look, I'm digging an hole here today. Anybody else want to have a do down the hall and do their stuff at the same time, and we'll all do it together.
Universal stupidness.
That's
Same in my country. Yep.
Too simple as
I
that.
mean, there's been a
Job
lot that-
security.
yeah, I mean, I live in Sheffield in Yorkshire, and the town centre has been closed off for about a week because there's been a massive, burst water pipe. And I think basically what it is, the pipe work underneath the roads is that old that it's just gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're running off Victorian bloody sewage systems. They've never done out with them since. They just patch them
Yeah.
up.
Oh, absolutely ancient. You bet.
Yeah. I would just about to say same thing, Johnny. They've been down there that
There's
long.
another world down there. It's there's a city underneath these roads.
Oh, yeah. The sewers, I mean, to be fair, the sewers work really well, and because they were built by Victorians and done properly, you know what I mean? It's the modern.
Right now, if modernly
modern
done, they'd have
stuff that
failed
doesn't
about
matter.
50 million times by now.
I mean, did you see, if you search on YouTube and look at the fat balls they get out of sewers, the fat balls are like the size of a house.
Oh, yeah.
Balls of fat in sewers that build up. And they're
But
like
it's amazing.
a house.
I've lived in Italy, in many places in Italy, and many of those towns still are running 2,000-year-old aqueduct systems that are still bringing water in efficiently. And the way that they have, where they self-clean out, they have separate tanks built side by side in the ground, and the way that they self-filter it. And you're just like, this is 2,000 years old. We can't do that today.
Correct. Can't get clean water to a tap.
Idiots.
I don't trust the water that comes out of the tap here, because I noticed you put it in a bowl, and I left the bowl in the sink, and within only 24 hours there were blue spores in it, and I thought, I ain't drinking that water again.
Oh no!
That was just 24 hours. That it was a white bowl I left in the sink, and I forgot about it. I was washing up, and I left this one white bowl in, and next day I looked, and I thought, what's in that bowl? And I tipped water, I looked, and there were little spores, just odd dots, and I thought, God, it's only been in there 24 hours, and it's fresh tap water. So
no!
Straight away I went and bought one of them filter things. So I ain't drinking that again. I don't even let Pat drink it.
That's the problem. You don't know what's in your water, do you? I mean, they're supposedly adding fluoride to it, but what else are they adding to it?
Fluoride's not fucking good for adding to water.
Amen. And that won't kill anything.
Fluoride's not for fucking drinking.
Nope. And
Fluoride
I'm lucky
is a
because
byproduct of like chemical waste shit, and they used to think what we're gonna do with it, so they stuck it in fucking toothpaste and you water.
Well, if you've ever seen the TV series Twin Peaks, then you've seen my home. I'm born.
I'm swallow it. That's what it fucking means.
I'm from Twin Peaks. I'm from those mountains, and we have some of the best water in the world there. And then where I'm at now in Sweden, up in north central Sweden, it's all spring water. It's an unbelievably amazing water here. I feel so lucky. The tap water is like something you'd pay to get something out of a bottle.
But I haven't been well lately, so I haven't been able to get down there. But I do need to.
Well, Rich, if I come visit sometime, I'll bring you water.
Yeah, clean water.
I'll bring water.
Yourselves, I'm going to switch cameras. See if it's my camera that's glitching out. So I'll be back in a minute.
It's Saturday night, 9:30. Everybody's on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I couldn't believe that. I just happened to look at ball. I thought, what's that in that ball?
That's horrible. That's horrible.
Just little tiny blue dots. I thought that's only been there for 24 hours.
That's insane.
Blue dots. So straight away I went on Amazon and ordered a filter. I thought, I ain't drinking that again.
My friend bought a water filtration system. It's about $300 US, and it's about a little bit more than half a meter tall. But it's I'll tell you, you can put up to 8 different of these big cartridges, and you can take brown mud water, pour in the top, and you get out fresh, clean water at the bottom, and that's what he uses. He filters his tap water through that big one. Yeah. You have to. You can't trust it. That's just sad.
I'm curious to look at this filter when I take it out of here and just see how filthy it is.
Yeah.
Hello, Tim. Hello, Crypto. How are we doing? Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I've never seen that before. I certainly didn't have it at my other flats. Never had that problem there. I
That's sad.
definitely noticed it.
Oh, there you are.
Up on the roof.
Oh,
Oh, she's back. You look like you want roof there.
No sound. No sound, Jeanette. No sound.
What are you on about? There is.
There is
there you are.
It's too quiet. She's back.
But yeah, I've had to change my camera over, but camera that I'm using, I can't get no sound on it, so I'm having to use Johnny's trick and have two cameras on go.
Yeah, my old computer outside's got two cameras, one running sound and one running camera. Because neither of them work right. They both do one function.
This brand new camera, I've never ever been able to get the sound on it, and I don't know why. Hi, Tracy.
Oh, Tracy, how are you doing?
Look, it's Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, she's hung over and all.
I'm
Have
tired.
you got a hangover? Too many of the old sherbets last night.
Yeah.
Got no sympathy.
Too many Bacardi and Cokes.
Right.
No, it was Bacardi and energy drinks. So every time she fell asleep, she woke back up.
She's not a hangover. She had one of my oranges, vodka oranges.
5 a.m. they went to bed to sleep.
5 a.m.
That's why I'm tired. It's too cold downstairs, so I'm going under my cool and putting my telly on
Right.
my laptop.
This is actually Tracy's little room we bet. Look, I've got fire on.
Yeah. Go on. I should have put radiators on. It's freezing.
Go put them on.
I might go put them on for an hour.
This jumper's making me itch. I don't know what possessed me to put it on.
Because you're tired as well.
Oh.
Have you ever put a
All
jumper
right,
on?
then.
Just
I might come in your
Yeah.
chat, Jeanette, when I come up.
Okay,
Sure.
then see you later, Tracy.
All right,
She'll
love.
be fall asleep. We're holding her phone like that and it'll smack her in the face when she lets go.
Oh dear, This is
We're
just
all done now.
oh, Bria's in as well. Hi, Bria. Sorry, I missed
Hi,
you.
Bria.
I was doing my technical bit. But
It's good. This is bloody. I'll be roasting soon. I did all the pressure thing on these radiators, so it's like on the Lulu when you turn them on.
Come here. Come here.
oh, kitty cat. Oh, what a
Yeah.
cutie pie. Oh, lovely
Yeah.
cat. Hey, kitty.
She stands on keyboard and cocks everything up.
Of course she does. Ah, Gary.
Oh, sugar.
oh dear.
Cute.
It's those green eyes that do it.
Yeah, and you've had first stand of them green eyes, haven't you, Jeanette?
Yeah.
Because Chris left the door open.
We stayed over at Richard's one night, and Richard, gentleman he is, gave up his bed so me and Chris could sleep in. Anyway, Chris left the door open, and I woke up and she sat on my shoulder, and she's like this,
Oh,
peering down at me.
oh.
So
She was
you
trying
know-
to suck your breath to take your
Well,
life.
Well, what
Very
it is,
nice.
I wear a CPAP mask, and she probably wondered where it were. She probably
Yeah,
thought
me too. Yep, me too.
in room.
Yeah, God bless that machine. I love mine, I'll tell you.
I can't sleep without it.
I'd be dead without mine, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Long ago.
You see, this is the thing, Steve. People don't understand the dangers of sleep apnea.
Yeah, and they're afraid. And I've gotten 3 of my mates on a machine in the last year, and I've told them, I'm like, look, I would have died at least 10 years ago if I hadn't had mine, and it'll save your life. And
Yeah.
and you sleep, you wake up, you feel like a human being. You're rested. You're not
I don't
struggling for
I don't like
energy
that.
all day. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had a CPAP machine for about 15 years now.
Me too. Yeah. But it's harder. A lot of guys, they don't want to admit they have a problem, and it's like, come on, don't be embarrassed. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
It's like people tell you the symptoms and say,
I've got a problem. She snores like a fucking train.
Oh, well, she might need a machine too.
That is the most factor of sleep apnea is the
That's the
large
hallmark.
snoring.
That's a hallmark right there.
Yeah.
She's started doing
Yep.
the noise like a penny whistle now as well. What I do is I have Alexa playing thunderstorms and heavy rain. Well, you can mix it in, but you can't knock with a whistle in your car. I'm thinking of tonight. I'm going to try panpipe melodies.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, I mean,
Tubular bells.
honest to God, I mean, I don't know about you yourself, Steve, but mine were excessive snoring.
Oh, yeah.
I used to wake up in middle at night and I'd be like
Choking. Yep. Gasping for air.
Yeah.
My best mate said that it sounded like two bears fucking in a nitroglycerin factory.
That'll be a weird dream tonight, Steve.
Seriously. Well, and because I grew up in the mountains and we would go camping all the time, then I really understood how rough I've had. I mean, they never complained, and I'm like, how did you sleep? My God. And then they recorded me one night, and I'm like, oh, and we were at a retreat with this choir, and I went to go, I was the singer, to the soloist, and we went to some church camp somewhere, and many of the people in the choir were very religious people, and apparently in the middle of the night, my snoring was so bad that the kid who was studying to be a youth minister said, fuck, and was throwing shoes at me in my bunk, and I had no idea, and I'm like, I broke a priest. Wow. Okay.
Usually the other way around in the UK for priests breaking things.
But yeah, I mean, God bless him. My husband, he's had to put up with my snoring long enough. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Now you have to put up with his.
Yeah, now I have to, especially when he's had a drink.
Wow. That's
I'm getting another one in a minute and all.
But yeah,
then
I'm a very light sleeper as well.
earplugs.
Back in a minute. I just need to change this jumper. It's making me itch like
Earplugs.
I tried that, but I get them stuck in my bloody ears.
They do actually do some flat earplugs now.
Okay.
That sort of, like a hearing aid, and they just fit inside your ear.
Yeah.
That'd be one of my problems, is that thing sticking out my ear. But
yeah.
Anyway, I'm in my late 40s now. My ears produce enough fucking wax to make me own candles. So it's all good. Don't know why.
Just put a wick in there and light it at night,
Good.
You know.
But yeah, same as I say,
Halloween candles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear. But
That's
yeah,
funny.
I mean, it's like I've said to Tracy, which is Johnny's wife, and another thing as well. What she's been known to do is wake up in middle at night, hasn't she, Johnny? And she's running about, and she's
No, she only really does that if she's in somewhere she's not used to.
But yeah, that is the first sign of sleep apnea is the very loud snoring.
Well, it's doing that in caravans.
Stuart wants to know, how does he know about the bears and where did the nitro go? Oh dear. Only problem is, Steve, if you go camping, there's nowhere to plug your CPAP machine.
No, and so my mates, when they finally heard the difference of me on my machine versus without, one of my best buddies, he came upon a solar panel, and he's quite a proper hooligan Hull, like from Hull, and he's a mechanic and he builds things in welds and stuff. So he actually got a hold of a big RV battery, and he made a system for me so that I could bring my machine with me, and I had power wherever we went, so that my machine would work. So I felt very lucky for that.
That's it. You know.
Because I told him, and if I don't take it, I feel it in my heart. I have a heart condition, so it's like, and it'll kill you. It's a serious thing.
Yeah.
So it's you notice the difference if you don't have it.
When I tell people, Hang on a minute.
Yep.
Right.
You press that little green ashtray.
Hi, Amjad. But yeah, I, you know, you're preaching to the, you know, whatever you say. But yeah, I often say to people, they don't realise that if they've got sleep apnea, it can cause heart attacks and strokes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so many of those are how many of our family members in the past have died, and they don't even know about it. They don't know where the stroke came from, and they all had apnea. And it's also hereditary.
Yeah.
It's very hereditary, you know.
But yeah, right. I keep stressing to people, you know, if you think you've got sleep apnea, get it checked out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can't.
Well, and for you guys in your medical system you have there, it doesn't cost you anything. You know, you just got to wait a bit, but go get the damn test.
Yeah.
Costs nothing.
You see, mine started out, you go to your doctor and you fill a questionnaire out. You find yourself falling to sleep.
Does your partner want to murder you at night? Yes. You know, or do you get hit in the head with a shoe at night? Yes.
But that's how my journey started. I had to fill a questionnaire in, and then they sort of referred me to this what they call respiratory clinic.
Respiratory, yep.
Yeah, and then I did I mean, this is how long ago. Sleep study overnight. But nowadays they don't do that here. You either have like a watch.
I'm like 90,000 years old. So in my day, young lady, when I had my sleep study done way back in the day, I was one of the worst cases they'd ever seen. And I'm in a medical journal somewhere. That's how bad it was. And they're like, you should be dead. And I'm like, I wondered why I didn't feel well in the morning. Okay.
After I did my sleep study done, they told me that in an hour period, I stopped breathing 32 times.
In an hour, I think I was at 82. Something like it was horrible. And they're like, you're not breathing far more than you're breathing. And I was like, oh, and my O2s were getting down to like the high 80s, mid 80s to high 80s was my oxygen level. Now, is this Amjad?
Jeanette, love, I'm going to get off and just go chill.
Okie dokie then, Johnny.
I'll see you all later.
Good night, buddy.
Nice to meet you, Steve. See you later, Amjad.
Nice to meet you, mate. Good to meet you. Now, who is this?
Happy birthday.
Who's the mate in the cool green sweater?
It's Amjad.
Amjad, great sweater, mate. Great sweater. You're looking good, mate.
It's Amjad's birthday, but it's not his birthday.
It was his birthday in August.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you back in August. Happy birthday to you back in August. Happy birthday, dear Amjad. Happy birthday, fuck you. There you go, mate.
There you go.
Excellent. I look forward to that on Christmas Day.
Oh, that brings us into Christmas. There we go. Nothing like a good fuck you. Yes.
Do you feel better now you've changed your top, Richard?
Yeah, Richard, like hell. I don't know what the hell we're up with.
John, where are you?
London.
London.
Where?
London. It's in the capital.
London. Okay. Very cool.
He's in London.
Yeah. I mean,
Stuart is funny as shit. You know your other half is sick of your snoring when they book you into the self-service stream and you get a shovel for your birthday as plan B. That's funny. Oh, Stuart.
Self-service plan. That's all right. Then you get a shovel for your birthday.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So you can say you've been serenaded for your birthday, Amjad, although it's about 2 months too late.
Yeah, sorry about that mistake, Amjad. You know, I bet you wondered who it were who sent you the message, weren't you, earlier on when it said "Happy birthday, Amjad"? It was me. I just saw
We
it
all
pop-
make mistakes, Richard.
Well, it popped up on the screen that somebody had retweeted "Happy birthday, Amjad," and I didn't realise it was an old thing. You know, it was an old one. I didn't realise that, so I just clicked. I thought, God, it's Amjad's birthday, so that's why I just sent him a message. And he responded, "Thanks." And I thought, oh, it must be his birthday.
Oh dear. Oh God, it's going the old Yorkshire now. Look.
Yeah, he looked like from Yorkshire now. Oh, yeah, get down, cat.
Yeah, the obligatory flat cap.
Yeah, you'd look all right now in Yorkshire, Steve.
Well, I'm somehow I'm channeling Fred Dibna.
That's
Yes.
it.
Yes, that's right. Just got to have me a pint.
Well, you see, Amjad is like Queen. He's got 2 birthdays, apparently.
Yeah,
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
August the 25th, August, whatever it is in August, and October the 25th.
But yeah, you're honoured, Amjad. You've got 2 birthdays.
Yeah,
Brad.
I hate birthdays. It's just another year on.
Oh, I'll join the Christmas band, Crypto.
Yeah.
I'll join the Christmas band. You bet.
I've heard about it, Steve. I've heard
The what?
about it. Wait, it's not Christmas band. We're
New Year
doing, yeah. We're all learning musical instruments,
Okay.
and it's New Year's Eve, and we're all doing a rendition of Auld Lang Syne on,
Oh,
the aforesaid musical instruments.
well, the rumor is I sing, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I mean, we can
Sing it well. You'll be all right.
we can find a way. We can find a way.
Yeah.
I'll show you my musical instrument.
Try and keep your face straight, Steve.
Don't laugh.
Don't laugh.
Oh, thanks for loading the gun. Oh, I love it. Oh, hey, absolutely.
So yeah,
Yep.
that's my musical instrument.
Hey, I respect it. You bet.
Originally, I bought a recorder,
Oh, that's even scarier.
but it was a soprano recorder, and every time I played it, it sounded like a strangled cat.
Yeah, the tenors are a little better, the tenor ones, but yeah, I understand.
So I gave up on the recorder and got the xylophone.
Well, I'm sure your mate was happy about that. That's probably a step up with a xylophone.
And the name of the band is Richard and the Rusty Bullet Holes.
All right.
I couldn't
All right.
remember myself then until you said it.
Yeah. So that's the name of his collective band.
And Steve's now become our secret weapon, the singer.
I can't wait.
You like to sing loud, so he tried us like that. Steve. Oh dear. Well, Johnny had a trumpet.
Okay.
And when he bought it, it
Internet's
hadn't
gone
got
off.
like a mouthpiece to it.
Right, what's happening here?
So he bought a mouthpiece, but he couldn't get the gist of it. So he sold it. And
Thanks, Stuart.
Richard sent him one of his mouth organs.
Nice. Apparently, I won the Singer of the Year for the Sewing Machine competition.
But yeah. So there you go. That's the story. We all, because we have a lot of fun on New Year's Eve, and it's.
But it sounds like a lot of fun. I think that sounds like a lot of fun, and I
mostly down to the alcohol.
I will make sure that I'm well lubricated.
But yeah,
they have a drink here called Hembrent, home brew, and it's real moonshine. Oh, woo! Let me tell you. Amazing.
Is it like Paint Stripper?
It is very much like Paint Stripper. Yeah, yeah. But it's fun on occasion.
Johnny was going to play the trumpet, but he lost his end, so he's playing the mouth organ now. I sent him a mouth organ in post.
Tim says I'm changing from a bugle to a tambourine as I don't think it'll go down too well in the yard at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's funny. I learned that he blew down the wrong end for 2 years.
Why are you offering partners?
Anybody can play at spoons.
Yeah.
Spoons. Cheers.
Jeanette, I'm gonna go in the chat. It's just a short visit just to say hello.
Okay,
I'll be in the chat.
Amjad.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
No, it's not.
No.
What are you referring to me, xylophone partners? It says is it the one from IDI?
Yeah. Have you been practicing, Jeanette? Can you not just give us a rough guess?
No.
No, that means no. That'll be a quick answer. Right?
Oh dear.
Senga burn spoons.
If Johnny's been practicing on mouth organ, it's very easy on mouth organ. It's only 4 notes. It's dead easy.
You see, the thing is, I ain't got the coordination together yet.
No.
You will.
It's 2 hands. That's the problem.
You just haven't had enough to drink. So
I'm same with the keyboard. 2 hands. I'm in bits once I've tried it left hand. I'm all right with right hand, but as soon as I bring left hand,
I'm same, Richard.
It just turns into a
You can do it with one hand, but you can't go fast enough. But you can't get, the left hand involved, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's really difficult.
You'll get there, Richard.
I hope so. It's a lot of
at the end of the day, we're not taking ourselves too seriously because at the end of the day, it's just a bit of fun, you know what I mean?
Amen.
In past live streams, we've had a whale of a time, and Richard thought it'd be good to do a rendition of Old Lang Syne.
I like it.
So
I like it,
Richard.
I don't think it was my idea. I think it was yours, Jeanette. I don't think it was mine. I don't think it was my idea. I think it was yours. I think it was yours.
Okay.
You were thinking of the name for the group. I think it was yours.
I'm not about the name. I'm on about whose idea it were to play in music.
No, but I think you said jokingly, we could have a group and a name, and that's how it came about, I think.
But anyway.
It came about.
I like it.
But anything for a laugh, we're not bothered.
Well, that's it. I mean, even if we go out of tune or we play a wrong note here or there, it don't matter. Nobody's,
If you practice well enough, you shouldn't do.
It's me talking to Richard.
I love that.
Practice.
You've heard the thing, the right hand don't know what the left hand's doing.
Yeah,
well, in our case, it's correct.
I'm like that.
Is it dress up next Friday, Jeanette?
Yes, if you want to, Tim, I should be adorning some, the wig and whatever.
I'll be in Hagrid.
Richard's not letting on what is
Professor Snape.
You should, man. You should. You should.
Richard's
totally
not letting on what is.
Yeah, I've got a few ideas up my sleeve. I got a few things off Amazon.
You see, over the years, I bought that many different props. I've got the gloves, I've got the wigs, I've got a witch's hat and everything. And I says, Pixie's channel, by the way, is my husband. And I said, cool. I'm not buying anything else because, I could sell back to a fancy dress shop, me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, it's, and the thing is as well, my skin's that sensitive that I can't have nothing on my face.
Not like I did a couple of years back. I came as the devil.
I don't think Steve's seen that, has he?
No, he hasn't, no. Yeah, I came as the devil.
Right, sent it me.
With horns on my forehead.
Yeah.
I bet that's awesome. Especially with your pipe.
Yeah, it was
One of his horns kept falling off.
it was horrendous. So washing it off afterwards, blimey.
Funny. That's funny.
It was like a bloodbath, he says, in his bathroom
Yeah,
afterwards.
what a mess.
Oh,
It's all right, I'm looking back on mess. I think you sent it me, didn't you, Richard?
Yeah.
Or maybe some time. Oh, look, it was that.
oh, right on.
Who is
That's
it?
you.
Who?
That's Steve, that is.
All right, got you.
He sent me a link to his channel.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it, Richard. Found it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And there's another one minus the glasses. Now this one's scary.
Yeah, it does as scary as that one.
And if it seems like he's got a wonky on, it's probably because he has.
Yeah, I bought some special glue, you know, that they use for fancy dress, but for some reason one arm weren't having it.
It kept falling off.
It turned into a unicorn.
Yeah.
Might do, Jason, or something, Tim says. There you go.
Yeah. Jason, who's Jason? Oh, he's out of Buddha. God, what's it called? Halloween film, is it?
Yeah,
Halloween?
Jason was it Voorhees?
I don't know.
No, I can't remember. But yes, we'll be doing dress up. Well, you've got to on New Year. New Year's Eve. You've got to on Halloween, haven't you?
Yeah.
But
we've done it for the past two or 3 years now.
yeah, because you had that school last year with light up red eyes.
With light up eyes last year. Yeah. I ain't doing that again. I was sweating me out my ass off with that. Or like trying to smoke and drink through this skull's mouth. Eyes were flashing.
That's why I'm being careful about where and how often I wear Hagrid because of the heat. You know, and I can't eat. I can't eat with it. I can't, unless I had a straw, I can't drink. So,
drinking beer through a straw is not a good idea. That will get you
wrong. Well, try moonshine. It's even worse.
I can imagine.
It'll be on your teeth quite quickly.
I was going to say, do you want your teeth whitening? Well, drink some moonshine.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard it's lethal stuff. That
it's potent. Yeah.
Like you don't need many of them in your plastic.
Well, but no hangover. That's the weird thing. The nice thing is, it was done right, and my mate makes it upstairs. The way he filters it, there's no hangover at all. So you feel quite good the next day.
That's good. As long as you know. That's half the problem with beer and stuff.
You're damn right. You're damn right. So it's quite a good trade-off. If you treat like a cap full like a shot, and you mix it with something that you enjoy drinking, you don't even notice it, so it's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't say I've had the pleasure, but yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a big drinker, you see, so I
Right.
Yeah, Crypto says she's never had moonshine. I've never had it.
It's quite good. It's quite good. It is. The stuff they make up here is very good. Yeah.
Acquired taste.
But I can easily I could fill an empty vodka bottle and ship some off to Rich, and y'all can sample it.
I don't drink beer at all. I used to, but I don't drink beer now. The only thing I drink is Bacardi or gin.
Oh yeah, I love Bacardi. Yeah, gin's nice too. You bet.
Or I do have the odd Baileys every now and then because I love Baileys.
Or Baileys.
Yeah, I have a bottle in the fridge.
Ooh, apple moonshine. Yum yum.
I have Toppy apple moonshine last year.
Stuart. Oh, that's funny. Eat it, shut up, and be grateful.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, Stuart. I've got Stuart on brain. Steve, when we were only on about it other night, you know, you ate what you got your mum put on your table, or she didn't eat at all.
Same here. Same here. Yep.
You know, I was at that, you know, brought up of that age, you know,
Correct.
like it or lump it. You know what I mean?
That's what it was like in our house. If you didn't like it, you just that with it. It would add nothing. Simple as that. There
Well,
certainly
and
no
I was
menus.
Well, I was the biggest oops kid in history. My parents lived the Depression. I mean, my dad turned 15 and he turned 16 on a troop ship landing in Italy to fight the Nazis, you know. So like when they were in their 50s when I was born. So my brothers are 20 plus years older than I am. And so I was raised by much older parents like Lawrence Welk and this kind of stuff. And they lived the Depression and they understood what it meant to go through that and how hard it was for food. And you had to make do and you know, you got creative, and mom was a cook, but you know, we didn't eat badly, but you certainly ate what they fed you. This wasn't a restaurant. And, you know, my mom used to say, if you don't like it, go to Alice's, you know, that song, you know, go to Alice. You don't like it, you know, go next door. And, you know, so we were lucky, but yeah, it's kids today, they don't know.
Kids don't know. Don't
Jeanette has a phobia of Brussels sprouts.
Yep.
She hates Brussels sprouts because she were forced to eat them.
Yeah, you had or liver and onions, and onions. You know,
I love absolutely love
Brussels sprout now, Steve. It revolts me.
I understand.
I to eat them as a young child, and I couldn't stand them.
Yeah, me too.
To eat them.
Right. It was one of the mom was pretty good, but again, we were lucky because she could turn anything into a lot of food. And so even we weren't poor, but we were certainly mid-class or lower mid-class, you know, and you don't know it as a kid, what the sacrifice your parents go through to get you shoes, a pair of pants, you know, you had school clothes, you had work clothes, you know, you had to change when you came home so you didn't wear out your clothing, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm not that old, you know, this wasn't that long ago, you know. And God bless Kmart and Sears and layaway, you know, you know how things were, you know.
But you see, that's the problem nowadays is a lot of parents pander to the children.
Oh yeah.
You know, I have to cook this for this and this for this, and you know.
Yep.
Yeah, there were none of that.
They just don't know. They don't understand it. And
you got it put on your table. Yeah, eat it or you don't.
Well, as a young lad, when I got out on my own, you know, you realize, you know, it's tough out there, and you know, there are bills, and that's why I feel bad because right now the issues with the food stamp programs in America that are going away. There's a lot of poverty and people who live paycheck to paycheck, and you have to make things stretch. And then 1 month, do you pay the power bill or do you buy groceries? Do you put gas or petrol in the car or do you pay the gas bill? You know, that kind of stuff. And a lot of the young kids, they have no idea about how
we call it, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Yep. Right there. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And same as you said, I mean, I'm 63.
Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You don't realize the struggle. I mean, when me and my sister.
Yeah.
We didn't have to, but we got paid 50p to wash his car. Mm. So one week I'd wash it and she'd, you know, rinse it and whatever. 50p.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Can you imagine kids nowadays getting paid 50p to wash and clean the parents' car?
They'd laugh at you. They'd laugh at you. And I mean, I remember I was, and especially as a musician, you know, often when you're trying to come up as a musician when you're young, it's a hard gig, man. It's a hard business, you know, but we learned how to work on cars because we were taught like, hey, you know, if you want a car, you gotta, my dad would help me. We built a car and we'd fix it. And, you know, but we didn't have money to take it to a shop. You had to fix it, or all of our mates would come together and we would fix each other's cars together and we would help each other fix our cars to get a little higher. So we had working vehicles, because our parents, they weren't just going to buy us new vehicles, and good for them. We had to work for that stuff, and that's how we learned the value of these things, and I'm thankful for that.
And that's what kids these days ain't got. They ain't got, the
not a clue.
They walk into a showroom and just sign a credit agreement and drive off in a brand new car.
They have no idea.
They think they can just go to the parents and say, "Oh, I want this," or "I want that," or "I want other," and they expect the parents just to get some on the plate.
Yeah, and it's sad because the kids they don't understand. They're in for a hard lesson one day because. It's what are you going to do? And then also, like, I had pride. I never once asked my parents for money. And I remember one time I was so broke and I was, starting out, and I remember I was working at my buddy's business and I had no money because I had to save my fuel for petrol to get to the job. And I knew that I'd have a tight week. And so I had a few cans of tuna, a few things, but I got to work one day and I forgot I had nothing. And I ended up putting packets of ketchup on the saltine cracker packets that happened to be in the lunchroom. I couldn't tell anybody. I was too embarrassed because I didn't want to ask for help. And but those teach you valuable lessons. They do. And today they're such pansies. My God, it amazes me. And if it's not on this phone, and you see this table full of kids texting each other. And they don't know how to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, we're only saying a few weeks back. I mean, Richard's quite younger than me. Well, not quite younger than me, but a few years younger than me.
Right.
We used to get up in the morning, art, and we didn't go home till street lights come on.
Right.
We'd be out playing all day, down in fields, fishing with fishing nets and all this lot.
Yep.
Can you imagine today's children doing that?
No.
I'm 55. And again, I was raised by much older parents. I mean, when I graduated, my father was already retired, like well into his retirement, so it's just like, but I was raised the same way. And I'm so thankful that I was,
I'm laughing at what Tommy's put. And I can resonate with that, Tommy. You didn't have a lot of clothes, so you've got to quickly wash them and dry them, so you could wear them again. Yeah.
Well, and I'd get my butt beat if I didn't take off my school clothes because those were my school clothes. They had to last me the year. I had to go through a year with it. And I was growing. I was a big kid, and I mean, you don't understand the cost. Just shoes.
Yeah.
Just shoes. Your parents aren't going to tell you the struggle. Both of my folks worked, my mother was a cook, dad worked for the city, and, he didn't know. I mean, you do now.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this, Steve. You have to make the most of what you got. You know what I mean?
Amen. Yep. Well, and again, and for me to have gotten rid of almost everything that I own was one of the best things that I've ever done, because now I feel I'm so much freer that I can live on so much less. I mean, I miss some of my nice things. I had that house full of the most beautiful antiques and stuff, but again, I don't take it with me. Didn't mean,
Yeah.
Oh, you'll grow into it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You'll grow into it.
Hey, right on, Tommy.
But then
You bet.
when you sort of go into school and you get these kids that's parents were a bit more well off than what you were, and they got all these nice things, and you think, oh, I wish Dad got all these nice things. But the thing is, nowadays, it same as you say, it teaches you the value of things when
you bet. Well, and then I'm so thankful that I didn't have to worry about stupid social media garbage. Again, we talked to each other, and if there was an issue, you settled it. Worst case, it was a fist fight or something, and even then, that was rare. But it was different. And you didn't have that extra stress. And I'm thankful that was nothing I had to go through. It was hard enough just trying to be a kid, but I wouldn't go back for the tea in China.
No.
But this is the thing, Stuart. I mean, back in the day, the benefit system weren't nothing like it were today. If that makes any sense,
Right?
And people expect it nowadays.
Yeah.
To get, you put your hand out and you get given, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm so glad that I weren't one of these posh children.
Me too. You bet.
Know what I mean? Because it teaches values.
And it meant a lot to my parents when I started performing all over. When I really started, like, I've sung for two popes and the King of Sweden, all that kind of stuff. I'm still just I'm just a regular kid. I'm still that mountain kid. I'm still that normal guy. But my parents were still also very proud that, I was able to kind of go off and do what I do, even though we came from not a whole lot in society, and I'm happy that I made them happy, but again, I'm no better than anybody, I'm me, and we all die, we all put our pants on the same way. And I hate people who look down on others. I just hate that. And like Stuart said, in the US, if you have nothing, it means nothing. Well, Stuart, every Sunday for the last 5 years, I make a gigantic pot of soup or chili, and then I'd fill these paper bowls up and I put them in my sidecar, and I go down and I feed the homeless who live in these broken down motorhomes along the railroad tracks in Seattle, where I'm from, because there is no safety net. It's almost non-existent.
Yeah.
So for you, it's a horrible thing. And I look at that and I'm like, we all get old. We're all going to need help sometime. And karma's a bitch, and what we put in the world, we get out.
Yeah.
And love is free. Kindness is free. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should be kind. We should just be kind to each other. And
you sow, and if
you bet.
That's my look at it.
But but what gives me hope is, like, you find channels like this where you meet real people who are we can find commonality everywhere. We don't have to agree on everything to become friends and find commonality. That's the difference today, and no, you're right, Stuart. It's poorly funded.
Richard will tell you, and anybody that's met me, this is me. I don't put no airs and graces on. This
Love
is
that.
where I am in real life. I don't
love that.
If you want stuff sugar coating, go and buy a donut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. And Stuart, you're right. Your system is world class. I'm looking at the health system in Sweden, and what I've gone through here. They ended up cutting off my toe. My right toe and part of my right foot had been amputated about 3 months ago. And in America, that would have costed me about $250,000 on top of insurance. Right now, I'm about 20,000 US out of pocket in the healthcare system from Sweden, which is basically a similar healthcare system to what you have. And I keep telling Swedes, you're very lucky to have what you have here. Yeah. Because if I was Swede, it cost me nothing. Nothing. I was in the hospital a month, 1 month and 4 operations, and it's
have a fiver, right? You'll be lucky, Stuart. Hi, Joelle.
Hello, Joelle. How are we doing?
Joelle's from Paris in France, and we've even
hi, Joelle.
She's been here in this house and sat in the recliner.
Yeah.
Right on.
So there's a lot of people we've met, like Tim,
Do you want
Crypto.
some of the coffee?
Yes, please.
No, but that's the beauty of life, honey, and that's what we're talking about. Is real people, and we can find that commonality. We can love each other. We can help. We be there and support one another. We don't have, what I'm saying. That's what we're here for in my world. That's what we're here for. And I'm not here to judge anybody. It's not my job. I can't. That's not my job. And we all make mistakes. We're all sinners of some kind, whatever that means. No matter what God you believe in or no God, we should just be kind to each other. And if I can make you laugh, I'll throw on the Harry Potter costume, or I'll get in a giant chicken outfit. I don't give a shit. And again, I've sung for 2 popes, the King of Sweden, all this fun shit. Wow. I'm nobody. You know, I'm me, and I'm no better than anybody. And I'm just thankful I woke up today. Simple.
Me and Richard often say that.
Yeah.
I'm thankful every morning when I open my eyes and
Yeah,
I'm still alive.
And Stuart, you're right. A lot of people are ditching America and heading your way. So hang in there. But I promise you, most of them are good, and they're leaving for a lot of real serious reasons. And it's sad to see my country start to fall into what looks like a dictatorship. And it's not the country my father fought for or my brothers fought for. You know, so you're even with all the faults that you're facing right now. And I know that it seems I'm learning more about your struggle in England right now. It's still a hell of a better place than America right now. And I hope that I'm a guest. So for me, coming here, especially Sweden to Europe, it's important that I'm a good guest, that I'm respectful. I'm learning the language. I respect their traditions. I pay taxes, you know, that kind of thing. So if you're going to be a guest in a country, you better be a nice guest. You know, is my hope. My hope is that people who come to your country add to your society. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope so. And if they don't, get out.
Well, the story that's broke in the last few days, there was an asylum seeker and he sexually assaulted a young girl. They've mistakenly freed him.
Yeah.
Now how can they mistakenly free him?
I know.
Go and let them out by accident.
Yeah. That's amazing.
You know, so now the manhunt is on.
Yeah.
To find him.
They captured it some other fucker go that this what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Oh, they're moving to Spain.
So,
Oh, I see. And you're right, Stuart. You know, it's not all his fault, but he sure made it worse. And again, it's just, you know, we should. Oh, who's that?
That singer.
Singer. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hello. Right. So when are we starting our detective agency? It'll be like Sherlock Holmes, Sanger and Thorfinn.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I says to Chris, I says, well, how can they mistakenly let him go?
That's a big one.
It's
That's
crazy.
horrible. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
got some isolated in. Well, whose right idea were him to let him go? This is what I can't understand: is a convicted sexual predator that they let him go.
Well, but I can look at that and say the same thing about Miss Gazelle in America. We have one of the worst sexual predators on the planet who helped Mr. Epstein and who now is in the lowest minimum security prison that is legally not supposed to house sex offenders. And they think that she may actually get a presidential pardon. Okay. None of that makes sense. It's like, what are you doing?
I mean,
You know,
I come from an era, you know,
yeah.
If a guy were a sexual predator, you cut it off.
Amen. Amen, girl. Sing it. Sing it.
Hung them up from nearest tree with it. You know what I mean?
You bet. I agree. I got mates in Saudi Arabia, and boy, if you're a rapist there, they cut your penis off in public. In public. So they have very little sex crimes there for that reason. You know, I'm not saying that's a good answer either, but you know, it's you know, we should protect people, and people should feel safe. You know,
Pardon them or let them go.
You know, no, that's sad. You know, yeah.
You know, and now
Good to see you, Fanga.
you know, they're on the manhunt for him. He's probably gone back to wherever he come from, just so we don't have to go back to prison. You don't know. They haven't found him yet, anyway.
No.
Amen, Stuart.
He'll be out of country now, won't he? He'll be gone. Be back out of country, your mum. Definitely.
Yeah.
He'll be gone. I mean, he managed to sneak in nicely, so he'll know how to get back out pretty sharpish.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And this is no word of a lie as well. And it's come to light, you know, it's supposedly one in, one out kind of thing. You know, people that come over on boats, they're actually giving them £2,000 to go back.
Yeah.
Right? They're actually paying them to go back. And
Yeah.
this is no word of a lie. The other day I read that one of the people that they'd paid £2,000 to go back to France come across on another boat.
Well, they here in Sweden they have quite a crisis because of their nature of, and I love the Swedes. I love them to death, and they're very pro trying to help people who need asylum, and they open the door so wide for so long that there's regions in the south now in Sweden that speak solely Arabic, and I have tons of my friends are from Saudi Arabia and the Middle East, and that's not an issue. I got a ton of friends who are Muslim and Jews. I love everybody, but a lot of folks who came in, they're not learning the language, they won't get jobs, they're not paying taxes, and it's become a real big issue. They're now paying those people 30,000 euros and a one-way ticket to fly back home. It's crazy. And you're just going, wow, okay. But, when you look at what the draw, the kitty, but you look at what the draw might be over in the overall system, it's cheaper for them to do that. And so now that Syria has changed, and, we pray for Syria, and I wish them love and hope they can build their country and peacefully find, hopefully, but it's a mess right now everywhere. It's a mess.
So Crypto's putting chats at Senga. I'm freaking out. It's my twin, but I got purple hair.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking, Crypto. Just when Senga's sat there, you just that silhouette, you looked identical. I thought exactly the same thing.
But
identical.
The thing is, Stuart says, sod that, just deport. They're deporting them, but they're coming back on next dinghy.
Yeah.
And they're being paid for privilege. We're going back to France, and they just get in next boat back over.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mess.
Too soft in this country, we really are.
What a cute kitty.
Mia.
He's so cute.
Oh. Stuart says, oh my God, two Cryptos.
You're not looking at telly.
I can't see the chat.
From Sweden and Denmark, yep.
But I think most countries are in the same situation. End of day, they wanting a better life.
They do, and that's the hard part.
They can get it.
Yeah.
You know what I
mean? Yeah. Well, and you wanna be compassionate. You wanna. I do. I understand it, but it's such a fine line, because there's only so many resources.
Yeah.
It's terrible, but
that's the thing. I mean,
you can't see it, Senga?
I can't see the chat.
Oh, okay.
This is the thing, and it's got England up in arms, is the fact that, like you said, we've got a lot of homeless people, and they put in, the asylum seekers before their own homeless people.
Yep, and that's and that's kind of the issue we've had also in America, and it's just you just kind of go, okay. And I there's a church that's hired me for 10 years to 12 years to sing every Sunday. I'm their tenor and their cantor and that kind of stuff, and they feed people 6 days a week out of their church, which I love that. And then on Sundays I have those older folks that I have found over the years who are struggling in old trailer houses and motorhomes and things. And I'm not rich. I'm a working guy, but I can cook, and I can try to spread a little bit of love. And then at Christmas, I love going around with 30 or 40 hamburgers that we get at a place Christmas Eve, and I sing Christmas songs at people's tents along the railroad tracks. You hand out burgers, and you a little bit of love.
Yeah,
a little bit of love.
It's surprising how grateful they are for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not only are they being fed,
they know.
You bringing them love and compassion. Steve?
I think it's froze.
Yeah, Tommy says, oh, let's hear more of that lovely accent, Senga.
from Bonnie, Scotland.
There you go.
I own a house.
Well, we've got a mixed bag because Tommy and Gary are obviously from Ireland. Well, you know, there's a bit of a debate about that because there's the north-south divide, if you know what I mean. But in, you know, the hey-ho. And unfortunately, Stuart's from Stockport. You know, somebody's got to live there, and unfortunately, it's Stuart.
Yeah.
And I always say this is what I always say. I don't care what party gets in, they all piss in the same pot.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? They all piss in the same pot. So Labour have inherited the misdoings of, you know, the Conservative parties and
So I found my sister. But I've got to admit that when you see Sanger there, and she just looks like you from here. Well, a spitting image of him from that particular image there.
Jeanette go back before they lock the gates. But I'm just speaking my mind, Stuart. I think all political parties, they all piss in the same pot. When they were, before Labour got into government, they promised this, they promised that. Have they lived up to it? No. And it's same with, you know, Reform Party or whatever it's called. Oh, we'll do this and we'll do that and we'll cut the boats coming over. It's just a ploy to get you to vote for them.
Back in a sec.
Yeah.
I can't kill. What are you doing?
Not a nice place anymore.
No. You know, and that makes me come to the conclusion that they all piss in the same pot. You know what I mean? I don't care who it is that takes over. They've still got the same problems as the previous government.
Yeah. Do a worse job the next time.
That's it. And I agree with Stuart. You never see a poor MP. But,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, you know, it's Nigel Farage and Reform Party can promise, you know, the moon and the stars, but it's being good to the word and producing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can't.
There's somebody controlling them. There's somebody that's a puppet, isn't it? Some puppet master.
I mean, we put news on this morning, and all it were about were they'd got to elect what were it? Deputy leader, not a deputy prime minister, a deputy leader, and it were all over at news. And I'm thinking, I don't want to see this. You know, put something different on. Does all channels have to be the same thing? And it's just a deputy leader of the Labour Party. I'm not interested, and I'm sure there's thousands of people that are same.
Yeah. Don't see anything in the news. It's all the same now. Prince Andrew.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'd like to be on 120k a year, Stuart. And he says, look at the Tory, 120k a year, moaning he couldn't afford to pay his mortgage. What, did he live in? A mansion?
Usually get free houses.
Yeah. Well, that Angela Rayner, she had to resign. Well, she jumped before she got pushed. She underpaid on the what were it? Something or other on this second property that she bought. She underpaid stamp duty, I think it were. So that's the, you know, shenanigans that they get up to, you know.
Yeah.
You know, cut corners where you can.
They're all the same.
Yes, they are, for sure.
somebody's pulling the strings somewhere.
I must sell the castle top for reminding me. But yeah, you know what I mean? They don't understand. They've never been on Universal Credit route like that. You know, off of these MPs.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, they're all corrupt. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it.
Rainer's from the housing estate next to mine, rough as the bear's bottom.
Yeah.
That's about right, Stuart.
Have you got rid of your butterfly, Senga?
Oh, it's away.
It's gone, has it?
Yeah. For about 2 hours.
What colour were it? Were it a funny colour? Blue and orange, you said?
Orange and black.
Orange and black. Excellent.
Anyway, enough at politics.
Correct. Think of a new subject. Which voice have you on? You must have, the internet must have gone off. I was hoping you were going to do a bit more singing.
I know.
Probably is. He were on his phone, weren't he?
Yeah.
Maybe his batteries ran out.
I'm sure there were a programme once, and an MP swapped places with somebody that were on Universal Credit, and they've got to swap lives. So the MP had got to manage on what this family were living on.
Yeah.
Says, "Oh, worst week of my life. Poor you."
Yeah, I think I've seen that.
You know, we're in the real world now. Hey, talking to Chelsea, Richard. Sunderland beat Chelsea.
Bloody hell, I'll go to the foot of our stairs.
They're about third now in Premier League.
How fair.
After all three. The second.
How fair.
After all three clubs that's been promoted this year, Sunderland are doing the best. It's second. You know, can you imagine being above Man United and Man City and whatever?
Yeah.
Lowly Sunderland.
I think it'll all change. I mean, it's very early on, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's always a bit of a silly league earlier on. It's not until you get out end of February that you know what's happening.
Tommy says the monarch butterfly is orange and black.
Yeah, I was looking it up. It's meant to be spiritual meaning.
Oh.
Spiritual. Yeah.
Pardon you, Biscuit. Heard that over here. That is just burped. At least he's not farting.
I mean, Liverpool got beaten all. Oh, fire.
Oh, Steve's come back.
Is he back?
Internet.
Got a blank screen.
Oh, hang on. Why is that blank? Oh, come on, this stupid thing.
I come back to do some singing for us, Steve.
Yeah, of course. Hang on, let me figure out my camera. That's odd.
There
we go.
You're back.
There we are.
Back. Hi.
Well, that's it,
Hello.
Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the monarch butterfly.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, sweet Senga, how we're happy that you are with us. Now when will we become a detective agency?
Brilliant. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's not often we have famous people on this panel.
No, famous my ass. Me ass. Me ass. Famous me ass.
He says, I'm not famous, but he won Sweden's Got Talent, but he's not famous. That's famous, is that?
Well, they're not right anyway.
Famous. You're the most famous we've had on here anyway. I was most famous until you come along.
Oh, no. We've all got talents. We've all got talents.
We've never had a Sweden's Got Talent winner on here, ever. Hello, Barefoot John. How we doing?
Hi, Barefoot.
Hello, Barefoot.
We've never had a Sweden's Got Talent winner on, ever. That's the most famous thing we've ever had.
They're losing out. That's their loss.
You're definitely the most famous person we've had here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Richard.
Without a doubt.
I'd still rather be drinking my moonshine, wearing my bib overalls, driving my old pickup truck. But that's okay. Little hillbilly in me. Little hillbilly.
Tommy, you're all famous. Bless you.
Amen. Amen. Amen, Tommy.
We've all got this is singular.
And Senga was in a movie.
Yeah.
Senga was in a movie.
You know.
Yeah, when I was 18.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
in the movie, yeah. Yeah. Go
yeah.
That's
so movie star right there. That's right. It's funny looking at our videos like the Brady Bunch and the story of the man named Brady who was bringing up the lovely Lakers.
Hey, look, that's us down to a T, Steve, with the Brady Bunch. You know, we come from different parts of the country. You know what I mean? We've all got us, you know.
We all talk crap.
Loads of crap. Loads of crap.
Yeah. We won't be here on a Saturday night if we didn't talk crap.
I love it.
When New Year's Eve comes and we've all had a load to drink, then we really talk crap.
Wait till New Year's Eve.
Mm.
We'll be playing crap and all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, we'll all be
one good musician on New Year's Eve, and that'll be Steve.
Depending on how much I drink. So
you know, we only have one real musician, and that'll be Steve. Rest of us will just be plinking
I was
and plonking along.
It can sort of be the main act while we all like plonking away and you know what I mean, playing out a tune and you know.
I can play it perfectly on mouth organ, nearest damn it, but on piano I'm still a bit ropey. But I will have it cracked before New Year's Eve.
Oh, I love it, Stuart. It's a fertilizer convention. Stuart, I have there's if you go to YouTube and look up Wandering Wolfie, I have a alter ego. He's from Germany. Hello there, my name is Wolfie and I'm from Channel 13 in Berlin and we are here to talk to Trump supporters. How are you? Wunderbar. Wie wunderbar, Stuart. Wie wunderbar. And I made some videos that were very funny about in America, we call moonshine Everclear. And I did a video that I discovered this Everclear while I was gardening. And so we call it fertilizer. That's wonderful. You put one part of the fertilizer for the plant and one part for you, and you will have yourself a garden party. You know, so yeah, a lot of fertilizer in here, Stuart. A lot of fertilizer.
Definitely.
A lot of fertilizer.
Lemon.
The what?
Keith Lemon. It definitely reminds me of him.
Keith Lemon, yeah.
Yeah.
He's off. What's he called?
Celebrity Juice.
That's right, yeah. Celebrity Juice, yeah. Yeah, I see the likeness there a bit.
Wonderful. What are you talking about, Joe? What? I love this. My name is Rabbi Tuckman. Wonderful. You're not kosher.
I don't know any German.
Andy Johnny Sam.
The only German is it? What's that advert? Vorsprung Dirk technique.
Oh.
I know. Oh dear.
We are a motley crew.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We are a motley crew.
But that's the thing that makes us all gel, though, isn't it? That we're a motley crew.
Yeah,
Mod Nod.
Nod, yeah. Nod, yeah. That was the worst. Flipping Belly Nelly. I can't believe I called him that.
Nelly Belly.
Nelly Belly.
That was awesome.
I had my other glasses on and I looked at it. I thought, oh, somebody called Nelly Belly. And I said, how are we doing, Nelly Belly? And I spoke to him all afternoon and he spoke back to me. I was
His
calling
name
Nelly
was
Belly,
Neil
and
Bell.
His name was Neil Bell, not Nelly Belly.
Yeah.
He
was so good about that too. He was so good about that.
Oh,
He must have
dear.
thought, bloody hell, I've got a right piss taker here.
Uh-oh. He's packing his Jewish piano and leaving.
But yeah, that
Mazel tov! Wonderful! Asha! Have fun, Stuart. You're wonderful. We love you.
Mike, Richard did fall asleep and he was snoring loud, weren't he, Singer?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute.
I had to ring him up because
Right.
Oh, that's cute.
So now we call it the nod mod. So when me and Singer think he's nodding off, I get on.
Ring me up.
Oh, that's aces.
The phone rang, I was like a bit confused for a second. I thought, where am I? What am I doing? Why am I parked down this lane?
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
So it nod police now.
That's awesome.
Oh
Wow.
dear.
Yeah. Amazing. I've done it a few times, that door stuff. A few times.
You've got your nods on. Nod mods. We're on the ball.
That's funny.
Got helicopters out again.
Well. Won't be long now, Sanger, and you'll be in your new
See it on
pad.
the camera. We'll see it on the camera, the light.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
I
see it.
yeah. I
Going
can
past.
see it behind you. Cracky. Is it
Yeah.
peeping in through your window, the cheeky bug?
Blinded me.
Yeah, I saw it going past then. Helicopter. Oh, fire.
Yeah.
It was an alien. It was an alien.
See Chris shining that bloody light in my eye. I've got white dots in front of me. Dog's gone out, so we can see him going up onto the garden. He's got one of these black camping lights, and you just pull it up. That blinds you. But he only uses it so he can see him going, because our garden's like that at back. So I can't see now.
Tonight, folks, Steve is going to be Emmanuel Ravelli.
Don't know who Emmanuel Ravelli is.
No?
Yeah, duh.
Singing Gorgonzola. Okay. Gorgonzola, 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 Rotini.
Tell you what, Chris said you sounded like. Who's that sings that Go Compare advert? That
Oh, yeah.
singer.
The,
He was on Strictly.
Like as
an
well.
opera singer, and he sings the Go Compare advert, the car insurance thing.
He was on Strictly and
Go Compare.
Huh.
he was Welsh, isn't he?
I don't know.
When in doubt.
I don't know. Somehow I feel like Peter Griffin.
But yeah, Chris, that's just sort of just hearing you sing. And he says he sounds like him from Go Compare. I forgot where his name is now.
The Marx Brothers. Nice, Stuart. Yes.
He's
That's a compliment.
They were in Strictly, and there were a bit of controversy because they were accused of unwanted advances.
Ooh, not good. Not good.
I think call it there, Steve.
Thank you, Crypto.
He put his arm round somebody, I don't know, but I
Who's
mean,
that?
in that does Go Compare. He were in
All right.
last series of Strictly Come Dancing or Strictly Dancing. I don't know what it's called
Uh
now.
oh.
But
You shouldn't be a perv.
I think only thing he did was like put his arm round the waist, and that's it.
Oh. Well.
But
Yeah, it's hard because today you got to be careful. You have to. You know.
You're an aircraft or something. Is that your
he's got
aircraft?
a
Thing?
helicopter.
It's an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear it. Oh, fire! Is it gonna? Is it landing on your bloody roof?
That's water, Stephen, not moonshine.
It is water. It is this my good Swedish tap water.
No.
Yeah.
We call it council pot.
Okay.
Wyn Evans, that's it. That's his name, Wyn Evans.
Wyn Evans.
Nice.
They'll have to listen to him.
Yeah, just type into your YouTube, go compare adverts, and you'll see him.
Well, that's why I was joking with Rich. Somehow we can make money where I do custom singing things and he does all the messages from Professor Snape, you know, or I'll wear my Hagrid costume and, you know, and be like, right, Snape, hello, Snape, Professor Snape, you know, and then, you know, you read quotes.
You've got a video for Steve, and it's like the Go Compare advert where you're singing in the restaurant for your friends, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done a few of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the Go Compare advert.
Huh. Okay.
Very similar.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Council.
Yeah, today was fun. I did a sound bath today. There's a beautiful, huge old Swedish farm here that has a bed and breakfast, and it's the whole thing is beautiful. It's massive. All the buildings have been restored, and it's like a big bed and breakfast, you know. And they had kind of like a psychic fair, and they had me come in with my crystal singing bowls, not balls, crystal singing bowls, and it was fun. I had like 20 women on the floor on yoga mats today, and I lit up the bowls and I sang over all the bowls and stuff. It was fun.
Singing bowls.
Yeah. Yep.
Fire, you know, flipping that, Jeanette. I hadn't a clue what he was talking about then.
Yeah. It's
a lot in like paranormal to get it's the tone of the bowl.
Yep.
That gets rid of negativity and whatever.
Yeah, next time I'll break one out and I'll show you live. But they're beautiful, they're very peaceful. But then I sing and harmonize, which almost nobody does. So it's different, and it's not something that people really they hear much. And so that was really well received today. And then at the end, it was like a 45-minute session, and people were sleeping and crying, and it was very adorable. And then at the end, you know, I slowly brought my voice a little higher. And so later, the ladies were like, "If you ever want to really open up at the end, you know, go ahead." I'm like, "Okay, next time, okay." But it was very, very fun.
Class.
Yeah, it was fun. Yes, I do. Grass cutter. It's Thorfinn 74.
Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm going to put your link in.
Okay. Yeah. There's a link to my channel. Yeah. And but I'm happy too. There's a huge cathedral just north of us here. The organist is coming back tomorrow from Thailand, so I'm going to be meeting with him this week about doing a big Christmas thing up there, like, you know, the big stuff. Oh Holy Night, you know, the Christmas songs that I wait all year to sing, the big stuff, you know, and you know, the beautiful Christmas music, you know, that we all grew up with.
Hang on a minute, Steve. Were you trying to say I'm thick or something, Richard?
No. I'm just having a bit.
I know what a singing bowl is.
Well, I didn't know what a singing bowl was. I know now. When you told me, I realised that it's where you move the finger out middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
you go ding, and then you move it.
Yeah, you move it, and
what everybody's talking about here, and then you. Oh, Jesus, I do feel like the odd one.
Well, and the set that I have, they're crystal, they're glass, and they're different sizes. Some of them are very big ones, and so they're tuned to 432 hertz, like you would a piano. It's called 432 kind of thing. Yeah. So. Do I sing on your channel? I will join your club soon. Well, that's cool. Well, I'm learning I need to do that. So just sub to your channel, Steve. Yeah, I'm realizing I've been because I'm not good at that stuff. But when I found Rich, and his channel, and then he's like, well, hey, you should subscribe, and I'm like, I can do that, and then that's how I met you, and then Jeanette,
Stephen, we'll have you,
and Sangha, and
Yeah, thanks.
but
I'm actually now looking at your crystal balls. I'm watching you.
okay. Okay. Yes, you are. I have some videos on there. I have videos on YouTube.
Carefully, Richard.
Sound bath for the rainstorm.
Sound bath for the rainstorm. Yep. That was one of the first things I did when I got here. Yeah. Yeah, they're very beautiful.
I must admit, I do find them very therapeutic.
It is it's very peaceful. It's very calming. I have an album out there that I did. Most of this was recorded for film. It's on a platform called Bandcamp.com. And if you go to Bandcamp, I know there's like, Bandcamp. There's so many jokes about Bandcamp. I know what you mean. This one time at Bandcamp, but if you go to bandcamp.com and you type in my name, Steve Thorson, there's an album that comes up, and you can listen to it for free. You can download it. There's a suggested donation. You don't have to pay for it, but there's most of those tracks were used or we recorded for independent films of different types and sizes back in America, and 4 of those tracks are used now back in America by my friends who are hospice nurses. They work with the active dying, and so 3 or 4 of these songs are so peaceful and melodic, and I write a lot of music in Latin, and they're old prayers, but I'll tell you, it'll take you to another beautiful world. It's very peaceful, very calming, so
hey, that's what you could play on New Year's Eve as well as sing, Steve.
Okay, well, I can make that. Okay.
Get the singing bowls out.
Well, then I'll put you all to sleep. That'll be horrible.
I'm pretty good at doing that anyway. I'm an expert at falling asleep while I'm on a live stream, so no problem.
I need all help I can get, Steve, because even though I've got my CPAP machine, I'm still a very light sleeper. So I need some Zen to make me sleep.
Oh.
Both did it at the same time, like this afternoon as well, Richard. There was some idiot in this afternoon. I thought, right.
Oh, there were one clown after another today. I have more questions. So what happened today? My brain were burning.
So me and Richard must have hit that ban button at the same time because it come up. Jeanette is it in this person, and underneath it says RB Rail is it in this person.
Oh God, it was painful.
So we must have done it exactly at the same time.
Honestly, when I ended that stream, my steam come out my ears. Just constant silly questions. I didn't even put on title where I were in the UK, live from the UK, on the title of the video. You know what I mean? So I mean, they could have seen that. And I mean.
And that person, it says, "Can't you show us from other side at bridge?"
Oh,
you don't need to look back through my videos. I've got loads from other side at bridge all over it. So
and I think it was Stuart that put in. It's got a fixed rig, and it's fixed to a fence.
Yeah.
I got quite a few views on that this afternoon. There were 27,000 views.
Can I do glasses drinking?
27,000 views and 110 subscribers this afternoon.
Well, you can have one with varying amounts of water in. I'm calling Crypto Sangha now. And
Sanga's sister.
Yeah. Don't. Where is it? Wine glasses. When you put varying amounts of water in it. And
he were weird, that bloke, Tommy. That one. I forget his name, but he were weird. He kept putting nonsense in chat that didn't make no sense. And then he says, he said he was going to kill himself as well, didn't he? At one point, I'm going to kill myself and all this.
What?
Bloody hell! I thought,
I missed that.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to kill myself or something. And then he come back, I'm back. And I thought you were going to kill yourself, but you're back. What is it? He were definitely odd him. I can't remember his name. He had a long name that were hard to say.
Wow.
And
it was Thorenson, weren't it?
It were no, that's Steve. Is that? He's called Thorinson, I think.
No.
Thanks. Yeah, it wasn't me.
It were like a German name, weren't it?
It were. I can't remember. But it
Florence.
Franco, something like that. But he kept he literally chat was just full of him asking and saying things that didn't make no sense. And
I don't know what cashew nuts.
And I was really patient. Normally, I'd
Wow.
just kick him out, but I was really patient with him. But he was just doing me head in. And I thought, if his name pops up in a stream again, I'm going to do him from word go. You know what I mean? Because he was just talking nonsense.
Yeah.
But that's the sometimes you get them and some,
Especially more on a Saturday and Sunday because kids are obviously not at school, so they're on YouTube messing about.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
During the day,
That makes sense.
Friday, you get a very much lower amount of idiots.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're in school, you know.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, his name were Umperdink. I forget what his name were.
I can't. It was
his German name anyway.
Words, and I can't remember what his name were either.
Huh.
I mean, some of the people that come in chat with their names, I've really struggled to say them.
I know his name was Frank, but I can't remember his.
Yeah, I thought it was Frank or Frank.
Franklin.
Yeah.
It was that mind blowing that we can't even remember his name.
But he just put random words in, and everything he said didn't make sense. And then he'd say, "I want to ask you something," and then you'd be like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I want to ask you a question.
You know, it was painful, and I can't believe I put up with him, to be honest with you, because I don't normally.
I'm happy I missed that.
First one, what Azan's bit? What? I forgot where it were now. What Azan's bit?
Yeah, he put these weird jokes
in. And Richard got it straight away. Says you're talking about the clock.
That's right. That's what he said.
And then he were like throwing these like random, you know.
One of them was some cashew nuts. He just typed in cashew nuts.
Is that German for anything, Steve?
No.
No.
That's cashew nuts. That's what that is. That is wonderful. I'm sorry. Next time I will talk to him and say, "Hello, sir, mein Bruder. Wie geht's? You fucking asshole. What is wrong with you?"
He's definitely an odd one. And then he said, "I'm going to kill myself."
Frank Humperdinck. He says Humperdinck does not sound Scottish. What are you talking about, Tommy? It's not Scottish. You crazy lad.
They were a lad that I used to go to school with, and he does Engelbert Humperdinck tribute act, and he's met the man himself on several occasions.
Whoa. Okay.
Well, I've got friends in our places.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, he's a like a tribute act, and he looks the part. Let's see if I can find him on Facebook. Does he drive an helicopter? Oh dear. What his name is now? Mine's gone blank.
Tell me quando.
Oh, good song. Good song.
The last
good
one.
Song. Quando.
That's it. Release.
Quando.
Yeah. The Last Waltz.
No. I don't think I forgot about that love story song there, Rich. So I just got to find me a good piano, and I'll make you a nice little video.
I'm learning that one, love story.
See what fame has done for me. Yeah, I know, Stuart. All-time high right now. You bet, buddy. Yeah, so you know who Kasparov, the chess player, was, and world chess champion, and years ago he was doing a big show here in Stockholm, and I was invited to come sing for the event as the entertainment for the dinner that they were giving him to honor him. And so I did, and I performed, and then they sat me at the table of his family, and he had an entourage of like 12 people who traveled with him, and they sucked off the great tit, and I get it. It was back then, it was the Soviet Union, and whatever. But I'll tell you, it smelled like a fucking locker room. Like the guys I played football with, let me tell you, it was horrendous. And we're in the middle of eating dinner. I think Reagan was still president. And one of the guy goes, "Your fucking country ruined my country. I hate fucking America, blah, blah, blah. You bankrupted my country, blah, blah, blah." And I'm laughing, and I'm looking at him like, and finally I got just sick of hearing this shit. And I pull out my wallet, and I had a $5 bill still of U.S. money in my wallet. And I threw it at him, and I go, "Here, why don't you go start by buying some fucking deodorant?" Oh, my God. Oh. Needless to say, the guy flipped the table upside down, lunged at me. I punched him in the face. And here, there's Kasparov on stage. Needless to say, I was not invited back.
This is
yeah.
Guy I went to school with, and his name's Scott D.
Oh, neat.
Don't he look like Engelbert Humperdinck?
Yes, he does. And what are you talking about? Grass from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Which song? Oompa, doompa, doompa doo. I have a thought and something for you. Oompa doom. Is that no? That's probably not the song you're talking about. Probably not the song you're talking about.
Paul Potts sung on Britain's Got Talent. That's Pavarotti one.
Oh God, he butchered that thing so badly. Yeah. Oh, God bless Paul. God bless Mr. Potts. But yeah, at first off, I was like, "What? What?"
Well, but what's it called, that song? It was a football theme as well for Champions League. I can't think what it's called.
What is it called? Your imaginated ocean. Da 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 da. You would even listen to it. Okay, I don't know it, but I kind of know. Oh, that's a song. That's a beautiful song, actually. That's a great song. You mean the football song? When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the night. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the night, walk on through the... Anyways, yes. Okay, so we'll do that another time. I should be drinking before I sing that one. Sega was rocking though. Sega was like, yeah.
On the song I'm thinking of when the Champions League were on it's a few years ago, and that song was always on. The song, God, somebody must know in chat what I'm on about.
I tell you what sends shivers down my spine, and it's Ave Maria.
Oh, that's one of my faves. And I've got a lot of recordings on my YouTube channel of Ave Maria. I love Ave Maria. I love it. I love it.
I don't know why, but it just sends shivers down my spine.
What does?
Yeah, Ave Maria. Yeah.
Nessun Dorma.
Oh, don't even. Fuck. God, I've sung that song so many fucking times. God, it's like the national anthem of fucking Italy. I swear to God. And it was like I shit when Aretha Franklin tried to sing that when Pavarotti was sick, and I'm like, please don't do that. Please don't sing that song. Please don't do that song. But God bless Aretha Franklin. Do not get me wrong. Love the Queen of Soul. Love her to death. But it was like,
also,
that's like, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Let's go not sing one cornetto. Give it to me.
Nice.
One cornetto.
Give it to me. Delicious ice cream
from Italy.
Oh my God. Oh my god.
I mean, obviously, I can't sing, so yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. That is awesome.
That sort of singing you're going at me, by the way. I weren't made to sing.
Wow.
I was made to bake.
Well, Tuesday will be fun. Baking on Tuesday.
Yes.
Hopefully. But
It will be.
yeah.
The
Singing is
prayer-
not
it's
my
not the prayer,
forte.
that
I'm
one.
a
I'll
baker,
tell you
not a
what,
singer.
like that.
No, you're a xylophonist. You're a xylophonist.
I'm sure there's a word for it, Steve, but
You're a xylophonist, girl. You know it.
Is that the official term for somebody who plays a xylophone? A xylophonist?
Kind of sounded good. Oh God, Barcelona. Oh, Barcelona. What a song. What a song.
I've got to search for it now. God, if anybody's seen my search history, Steve.
That's awesome.
It's yeah, that look from Richard, you know. If
Yeah.
there's anything a bit iffy, they get me to search for it.
Correct. Mine's set so when I switch not the browser off, it automatically ditches the history.
Can't wait.
But I've been learning that Andrea Bocelli. That is it. The prayer is it called? I've been learning that on piano.
Oh, that's a beautiful song. You bet. Yeah.
He sings it with he's sung it with a few people, to be honest.
Well, lots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two
Right,
using it to
Steve's
put your
right.
voice
It's
together.
the xylophonist.
Right. What did you say, singer?
You two need to put your voice together.
I can't sing for my supper.
Nah.
Yeah, you did. I heard you sing the other day.
Paying me a compliment. To baking class is very good. Thank you, Stuart. I don't know why I'm thanking you, because you'd probably be. But yeah, the official name for someone who plays the is a xylophonist
A xylophonist.
or a percussionist.
What's the mouth organ player called then? A harmonica?
It's a gay porno. It's a gay porno.
Somebody that took some blows. Oh dear.
Oh, what a lot. Dark days indeed. Dark days indeed.
Must be a name for somebody who plays a mouth organ. Have you
A mouth organist?
Harmonicist.
A mouth organist?
A what?
A mouth organist? Perhaps.
Or harmonica player.
A glory hole?
Harmonicist.
A glory hole?
Yeah. So it's nothing fancy then.
No, it's you know.
Did you not look at that?
You have with a xylophonist, Richard.
Did you know? I told you about it the other day, Steve. That woman who plays piano, she's magnificent.
Yeah. Yeah, Mazda.
Gamazda. Unbelievable.
Gamazda.
Did you have a look?
I heard one of her pieces. I was very impressed.
Oh, she's magic on piano.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, she's easy on the eye as well, but that's not the reason why I watch her, honest. But she's her piano playing is to play because she plays it as they sing it rather than just as an accompaniment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's totally different. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
You know?
Very cool.
And she's because I thought, is it when I first looked at the video, I thought, is this AI? Is
The
that
mouth, a mouthist. That's funny.
But,
Sorry.
no, she's a proper official pianist. She was taught at some school in Moscow somewhere.
But yeah,
Thank you, Crypto.
not a fancy name for it. It's just a.
The mouthist was actually pretty apropos. I thought Bria's called it a mouthist. That was awesome. Yeah.
That one's a good one, Stuart.
A gob organ. The gob organ.
Gob organ. That's what my dad used to call it. Gob organ.
Yeah, a gob organist.
My dad was brilliant at mouth organ. He could play any song. He just needed to listen to it once, and then he could play it. Unbelievable. Any theme tune that come on telly, just listen to it once and then he could play it on a mouth organ. I don't know how the hell he did it.
Wow.
You know, but he was good. I'll give him that.
A friend of mine I'm in a group called Troupe de Ville with in America. My one mate's a world famous flamenco guitarist from Italy. And then Eric is an amazing blues player, and he plays the harmonica like a nobody's business. So it's kind of like jazz, blues, flamenco, opera kind of thrown together, you know. And there's something, boy, if you can play the harmonica, it's something that's very beautiful. It's very beautiful.
It's very hard I think, to play like jazz and blues on a harmonica. You've got to. There's a guy on YouTube I watch, and he's Australian. He's brilliant. He's called Juzzie Smith. Juzzie Smith. Juzzie Smith. Juzzie Smith.
The Prophet. Amen. The Prophet.
He plays mouth organ like something else, and he has a big belt with them all in, all poked ones, and he swaps them during show. And he
Eric has that.
Do at the same time, and he's banging on a box with his foot. He's got about 10 different instruments on the go.
There's a video on my channel of me playing the piano and whistling while Eric's on stage with his guitar, and he has his neck rig with his harmonica. Yeah. Really, really pretty. It's a really beautiful song.
Class.
Yeah.
Like Bob Dylan playing it.
But that woman when I were on about, like Gamazda, some of her videos, if you look, she plays the piano and she plays the xylophone on top of the piano at the same time as well.
No. Oh, boy, Jeanette. Okay. I see it now.
I'm reading what Tommy's put. He says, I think it might be pronounced like telephonist,
xylophonist. So part of now, but listen, Jeanette, with the cooking, you're going to now have the xylophone next to the blender, so that as you're doing the cooking classes, you're also playing.
On xylophone with other.
Yep. As you're cooking, I see it now.
And here we have a musical interlude.
Yep.
I hope it's back again.
While it's baking, you have the xylophone show.
Past again.
Yeah, that's where I just said. I said it's just gone past again.
What's going on, Senga?
Just to annoy Richard and point out a grammatical error.
It's aliens, Senga. It's aliens. Don't go out there.
That were another thing in your chat. You know, pointing spelling mistakes out.
Yes, Richard. Yes.
A local piano bike player to me had her van and costumes and spare parts stolen recently. She was doing a tour. She's a very good singer and piano player. Such a shame.
Who steals a piano bike? Can you imagine? I mean, like, really? Wow. Okay, that ended up in a canal. God, assholes. Piano bike. Who steals a piano bike? Come on.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
dark days.
I mean, I won't call myself a xylophonist. A triophonist. Oh dear, try my bestest. But there you go. We've got fireworks going off.
You've got fireworks. It's
illegal after 11 o'clock, and they're going off at, what is it, 25 past 11? Because here in the UK, it's illegal after 11 o'clock for fireworks to go off, but we've got fireworks going off. We'll job our biscuits a bit, Mutt and Jeff.
We've got them going off as well.
Not the actual bike wasn't stolen.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a piano that sat on it, because in my town there's a guy who has a bicycle attached to a piano, a small short piano with giant wheels on the piano. I'm not even joking. It's a real. I'm not even kidding. And he'll wheel down the street playing the piano. It's so funny that I'm like, who the hell steals such a thing?
Wait for it, they'll steal it.
How does it stay in tune? I was always led to believe every time you moved a piano, you had to retune it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's he's 90,000 years old. I thought it's gonna kill him just pedaling. I was like, poor guy. I'm serious. Like, oh god.
It's only those who suffer from vanity, mistake, correction, for criticism, Richard. Okay, Tommy. I haven't a clue what you're on about, but
That guy that kept correcting one another's spelling.
oh, that annoys me. That annoys me. That when people in chat and they make a slight spelling mistake and somebody picks up on them, who cares? As long as you can tell what they're saying, who cares?
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
it doesn't matter.
Amen.
There's a few people like that, and it really gripes me. Does that? You know, and then they'll go and type something in and spell something wrong themselves. I'm thinking, well, you look alright, fool. As long as you can tell what they mean, it doesn't matter how it's spelled.
That's it.
You know
You
what I
could
mean?
tell they were trying your patience today.
They were, yeah, they were. I felt like chucking myself off bridge myself. Leaving you all through it.
Oh dear.
Oh, heaven on earth. You guys are funny.
Yeah. They kept correcting him all the time. He did, coming in saying it's this, it's that, that's spelled it. I'm thinking, well, you give it up, you fool.
Yeah, but I mean, there's certain things that grate on people.
Oh yeah, that annoys me no end. Does that because it's just not necessary. You know what I mean? As long as you can tell what they're saying and what they're on about, that's all that matters. It doesn't.
Exactly.
It's not a competition. Who's the
Well,
best?
and then I have fat fingers, you know, and it's like I'm on my phone, so I'm like I do my best, and every once in a while I'm like, oh, what the hell did I just say? Oops,
Yeah.
you know.
You got that
Okay,
predictive
sorry.
text it wrong all the time. I mean, ask Senga. She's an
That's it.
expert for predictive text.
And Chris.
Fingers.
Chris is another one that's always got protective text.
Now, since we're becoming friends here, I'll show you something. So one of the things I'm trying to do to keep my sanity about me right now, because with my foot, I'm down quite a bit right now. So I've been doing some art.
All right, so
So,
Ooh.
Nice.
So-
That's
kind
nice.
of got two on. Bloody hell, this is getting ridiculous. Is this? We've got artists on the panel.
oh, stop it! Stop it!
That's class.
Oh, you guys. Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody to break in here and steal it like they did the Louvre. What a bunch of dumbasses! Come on, you break it with chainsaws when they're open. I'm like, you all are dumb. Come
And
on.
them pictures that Senga does are amazing. They really
Oh,
are.
Senga!
Could you mind-
Oh, cheers, mate. Oh, right on.
What about the Picasso that was sold yesterday for £37 million?
No shit.
I'm up in my bathroom. I bought it.
With
I thought it was Picasso, not Picasso.
Oh, Richard.
I'm thinking,
Oh, Richard.
I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, 37 million for that. Piece of
Wow.
shit.
Correct.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing.
It's like them
It's not even,
Modigliano pictures that are shunted out to sink. They're worth a fortune, and they're weird. You know, I think they're a bit weird.
But blimey, you need just two more, and we've got the village people.
I think I'm only person who hasn't got a skill. Got the baker, we've got
That's
the
funny.
opera singer, and artist, and piano player, and we've got another artist down there.
Oh, that's funny, Stuart. You were awesome. Yes.
I think I'm out of my league on this panel.
You've got your
Well,
own skills.
Stuart, we'll put you in the Indian outfit. We'll dress you up as the Indian.
What skills we learn?
Yeah, you can be Red Indian.
With his assless chaps.
Tell Steve
I
about
don't think I'm
that,
going to steal that. I'm
Saturday
busting
morning.
for a pee. I need to have a pee. That's one of the
But
skills.
I'll tell them a story about that Saturday morning, should I, Richard?
Yeah, can do.
Nah, it was his
Thanks,
bright
boys, you got
idea because he got like a CCTV out pointing to Main Road. So it was a bright idea to go live with the CCTV camera showing you traffic and everything that's going past. Now, bear in mind, this was about 7 o'clock in the morning, our time. Anyway, so he'd walked at kitchen quite a few times, looked at screen and realised it was his internal CCTV. So he caught him in both, walking backwards and forwards to... And when he looked, there was nobody in and nobody come in, and he's there like frantically trying to turn it off because it was the one that were indoors and not the outdoor one. So, you know, luckily nobody seen, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
His area.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, honest to God.
And Stuart says, thanks for the invitation, but I'm emigrating to Belgium.
But yeah.
Wow.
That is true. And
No,
he
that's-
thought it was the external CCTV, but it got an internal one on his wall unit to see what Mia were up to, you see.
Oh, wow.
Honest to God, that's yeah.
Good times.
And he says I'm glad it were about 7 o'clock in the morning. He says so nobody could see me. I know. He says I'm there checking to see if anybody had been in chat saying I've just seen you walk naked. You know, this is the thing, Steve. Only Richard could do that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. You know, that is typical Richard.
Well, I remember the first time I caught his channel and I was like, the hell? And the chat was so funny. Senga was there and I'm like, and it was just, I mean, yeah, there's trains and we all like trains, but it was just like, it was all these funny, crazy things that people were, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. Okay, this is different. What is this? I like this. You know, and I understood that he was quite the character.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah. I mean, this is another thing. I'm a great believer in people are in your life for a reason. You know what I mean? And I mean, I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah.
But, you know, fate sort of brings us together, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
And that's, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a great believer in that. You know what I mean?
No,
even though Stuart's included, but we're not against Stuart. Sorry, Stuart.
Poor Stuart. Poor Stuart.
He knows I'm only joking.
Of course, absolutely.
But
oh, that's neat. No, but it's true. It's true. And you know, but that's kind of why I was, you know, and then somehow we went from RB-Rail to your channel, you know, and he was like, and everybody kept going, yeah, and saying, yeah, I'll see you tonight. And there's like, yeah, I'll see you tonight. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? And you had already gotten off. You had already gotten off, so I couldn't. And I didn't realize until Richard told me that since I'm a member now, all I had to do was click on names, and if you have a channel, it takes me to that. You know, I didn't know that, and so it was really funny. So I had to look you up, and I misspelt your name. And I found lots of other people who were not you in misspelling your name. And I'm like, okay, back up. No. Okay, put in cooking or baker, you know, something like that. And then eventually I found you and I was like, okay. And then obviously I got there just after you finished your story. Yeah. But it was, you know, that it's that feeling, and everyone's genuine, and this is what it should be. You know, this is, you know.
Yeah.
Stuart's put, oh, I agree, Jeanette, but I'm looking for loopholes. And Tommy says, should I buy a lottery ticket?
Nice.
But yeah, I'm a big believer in, you know, you're here for a reason.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, there's a purpose, and we should just be kind. We could, it's not hard to be kind, and sometimes kindness is shutting your mouth. That you never know, but it's easy to be kind.
Definitely.
Here. Should I
Cashew nuts.
Yeah.
Cashew nuts.
Well, I can nice cashew nut, Steve.
You totally lost me with that fella today. Really did. I can't believe I was so patient with him. And, I let him roll on. You know what I mean?
I know what they say, Richard. Patience is a virtue.
Well, I can't believe I missed it. I was at the farm. Otherwise, I probably would have caught you guys earlier. So
or anything. He weren't insulting it. If
it was just.
I'd have kicked him out, but he weren't. He was just typing weird stuff that made no sense.
You're probably right. It was probably a kid. It was probably a kid.
Yeah, somebody who a child or somebody who weren't quite playing with full deck. I've no idea. There was something not right about him. And,
or as we say, wasn't the sharpest knife in this cutlery drawer.
Correct.
Well, in my day, we called them retards.
Oh, yeah.
We're a bit kind.
Sorry, we're not supposed to say that word anymore. I'm sorry, retarded. There we go. Yes, sorry.
There was something not right, and then he started saying they were going to kill him, selling all this nonsense. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Or another one is lights us on, but nobody's home.
Yeah. Over here, if somebody's not quite right, we call them not a full shilling.
Okay. Would the phrase sixes and sevens be applicable here?
Well, sixes and sevens. We ask over here where I live, sixes and sevens means you're just in a dither and you don't know what you're doing.
Okay. All right.
Sixes and sevens.
Never heard it.
You have some wonderful phrases in the UK, I must say.
That problem is with my mum, who's like 90. If you're anywhere public with her, she says these phrases, and some of them aren't politically correct nowadays.
Of course.
She says them, and I just think, God forbid, what have you said that for? I mean, there's some you just can't say. You know what I mean?
Well, my dad was almost 94 when he died, and he was all there. And he outlived Mom by 9 years, which was a miracle. We don't know how that happened, but I love it because every once in a while, I'd take him shopping when he finally hung up his keys, and I'm proud of him. He said, son, come get your truck. I'm like, what? Son, I just bumped into a curb. What if that was a woman in a stroller, and he was 93. And I'm like, okay, Dad, maybe it is time. Okay, yeah, okay. And so then I'd take him shopping. And we'd be out somewhere and somebody would, I remember this lady she bumped into him in the cart and he goes, watch where you're going, you dumb dizzy broad.
Help! This is best story. When Callum were a toddler, he used to had to catch bus to his nursery. So anyway, we get on bus this particular day, and the woman in question I knew. So we sits down on bus, and there's this woman in front of us, and he went, Mom, why's that woman got a beard?
Oh.
He just shouted it out, and I'm there going, Callum.
My kids did exactly the same thing to me in London. Exactly the same thing to me, and it were in that posh shop in London, and we went into a restaurant, and they got an ice cream. You could build your own ice cream. It was Selfridges, and it was in the restaurant. And we were sat down in Selfridges, and I don't know what we had, but anyway, kids had built these two ice creams that cost about 500 quid a piece. So they sat down, and Emily just piped up at top of voice, and she says, "Why's everybody else brown? How come we're the only white people here?" I cringed at it.
We're about three-legged horse, Richard.
That was bad. I was really embarrassed. There's a pub not far up road here. It's a few miles. There's a big reservoir at the top of this town where I live, and there's a pub on the side of it. And we were sat there one day, and they were only toddlers again. and they had a bit of a thing where there's a brewery around here called Thwaites, and sometimes they take the beer to pubs with a shire horse with barrels on back, and this shire horse pulled up outside pub, and he was just stood there, this shire horse, and kids just stood there gawping at it, and its pecker just come out and carried it out and nearly touched floor. What's that? What's that? Oh my God, and everybody's looking.
They're trying to think of an excuse as to what it were.
God, yeah.
Oh,
It's his kickstand, honey.
Pointing at it. This bloody big.
It's his kickstand.
Yeah. I mean, it was massive. It were. It come out and nearly touched floor. It like it had 5 legs.
Yep.
Yeah. Pointing at it, and I was, oh God, there's people sat outside having meals and stuff, and I'm trying to answer that question. Fortunately, it
one
weren't
of
about
them
most people thought it was
situations where
funny.
you wish a big hole had opened up and you could dive into it.
Oh God, fortunately, that one with Shire Horse, everybody saw the funny side of it. But that one in Selfridges, I cringed at it. I absolutely cringed. I didn't know what to say. Said it right loud. It weren't even quite. Why is everybody else brown and we're only white people?
Stuart said, my brother once said on a crowded bus that he knew where babies came from. Everyone shifted uneasy in the seats. My brother says, mother care. I have never been so embarrassed when Callum, and he really, I mean, even now to this day, Richard, is, I
am here,
I know we are. That's what I mean. His voice carries, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it does.
And why's that woman got a beard?
I'm a loudmouth.
Good job we were going off at next stop. That's all I can say.
Yeah. As soon as you get your pulling the string, get the fuck off the bus. Oh my God.
Yeah, it were a grand swallow me situation, and
when I was young, I learned a very important lesson that when you get in an elevator, no matter how pregnant a woman looks, you never say, "Oh, how far along are you?" Especially when they're not.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
Oh, I had 10 floors in a federal building with a very unhappy African American woman. What the fuck is wrong, Baba? You son of a bitch! You think I'm pregnant? Blah 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 blah. Oh my God. Oh, I was 18. I'm like, I wanted any floor. I started pushing buttons just to get. And then she followed me. I had to go to the bathroom, and she was still yelling outside the door.
A cousin. When he was little, announced on bus that he needed a poo. It's not stop the bus, I want to wee. Stop the bus, I need a poo.
That's so funny. Wow.
I'll go till about 1:45, and then I'll call it a night. But yeah, it's these embarrassing situations that you remember. You know what I mean? But
well, it's what makes us human. And we can relate to those two. That brings us back, to the beauty of this kind of a channel also, which I love, So
yeah.
We all
somewhere along the way we've all had them embarrassing situations.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
I thought to myself, next time I get on bus and I'm taking him to nursery, I'm going in disguise. Because I actually knew the woman. That was bad thing about it. I knew the woman.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, she didn't say anything. Even though he was at the top of his voice, she didn't say anything. She was quite diplomatic about it, let's just say. But yeah.
Wow, Stuart, here comes Aladdin.
Here comes Aladdin.
Oh, Stuart says, my piece of resistance was when our school took on some Chinese kids, and I saw their dad and shouted, "Hey, up here comes Aladdin." Good times.
About these, hilarious situations.
Yeah.
No, I wished I had done, Tommy. It made it worse that the woman knew me and I knew her.
There's no way out of that. There's just no way out of it.
No.
You know what I mean?
You just got to
ignore them. That's what I did when we were in
through,
I just totally ignored them like she'd not said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there were no you could do about it, really.
Now, I will tell you this. So where I'm from, at the Twin Peaks area, there's a huge waterfall. It's very famous, called Snoqualmie Falls. And they have an overlook that people come from all over. If you fly into Seattle, you go look at the waterfall. And I was out there with a good mate of mine who was visiting from Colombia. And there was a guy from China who was noticing that, and I was 100 pounds heavier back then. I was I was a very big dude and big gut and, you know, that kind of stuff. And he was this very thin Chinese guy with his family. And my buddy was tapping me on the shoulder like, hey, you need to turn around. And it turned out that as I turned around, there was this very thin, slight, little tiny Chinese guy standing directly behind me, facing the other way, showing how big I was compared to how thin and saw how rail he was. And he didn't notice that I turned around, and his wife is looking at him with this horrified look on her face. And I reach around him and I bear hug him and I pick him up off the ground and I spin him around and I walk over to the railing of the cliff at the waterfall and I'm swinging him around like a Raggedy Ann doll going, are you having fun today? Hello, shall we take a photo today? Oh my God, he literally peed his pants. I was like, yeah, don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again.
Anyway, on that note, guys, I'm going to bid you good night.
See you Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah, I'll
see you Tuesday,
guys. Bye.
All of you guys have a good night. Be safe.
You know,
Bye.
See you later, chat.
Bye, Senga. Bye, everybody.
You don't need to cut off yet because we'll still be on here for a minute or two.
Bye,
I'm fading. I'm an hour ahead of you guys, so I'll say good night as well.
See you later.
Cheers, mate.